for MI5 in conjunction with DSS in the zoo. They came out to publish junk, or should I say to announce rubbish, that the status of IPOB was changed in the USA. That is what some idiots, all of these fools fathered by Fulani Janjaweed before, during, or after the war, or maybe their parents. They don't know who we are, that we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. That is why if you are in IPOB and you have any blemish, once you are of a suspicious disposition, the devil will go into you and you will leave IPOB. We don't search you, you run away from IPOB. And the one then saw very clean and neat, unblemished, untouchable. They have sought ways to try to diminish what we are doing. They have not succeeded. They have recruited AFP. People, they paid money to AFP through one idiot that calls himself Titani, that works for APC and Buratai, to be writing junk, and AFP will be publishing such rubbish because they need money. That is what they're using the money to do in the zoo, to try to deceive the world about what is actually happening in the damnable zoological republic. But we are aware of their tricks, and we are doing all we can to counter them at every point. The disappointing thing today is that a whole Vanguard newspaper published such junk, unverified news, brown envelope journalism. That is why Nigerians are blind. That is why the animals in the zoo cannot see properly. That is why their lives are idiotic and useless to the core, because of the brand of journalism that they practice. They think they can deceive people by lying. Here, we expose your lies and we destroy it. All of you working for the zoo, under your new Nigeria, under your constitutional or whatever force measure, that rubbish, you know, it's never ever going to work. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Because the Janjaweed are in control of your lives. You want to bring such nonsense to us? I have a few questions to ask Vanguard newspaper this morning. Because Vanguard newspaper published this junk, and I want to ask them a very simple question. Because it is through cross-examination in the court of law that you determine those who are lying and those who are telling the truth. It is very, very sad indeed that after even all these years of education and enlightenment, black people, especially in the zoo, continue to behave like the wild beasts and animals that they are. Very, very sad indeed. A journalist, you sat down in the office in Lagos, doing nothing. Somebody brought you a piece of junk with perhaps 4,850 in the brown envelope. And you published such junk without even the benefit of going to ordinary Google to ask if what they're saying is correct or not. One idiot or somebody are very close to a poultry in Suleja did a video and was circulating. Vanguard saw it fit to publish such rubbish through a group called CCPND that doesn't exist. People know that this very group doesn't exist, yet people are there reading and digesting what is pure rubbish. I don't know what is wrong with black people. I don't know who did this to you. How gossip and rubbish attract your attention so much. Very, very sad indeed. Out of this very junk, because if you write good things about us, we talk about it. You write bad things about us, we also talk about it. To present some semblance of balance, that the world may know who the liars and the deceivers are. Change of IPOB's registration status vindicates our position. I'm going to open the line very, very shortly, please. Do bear with me. I want to deal with this very issue once and for all. A non-existent group. The journalist that wrote this rubbish for Vanguard, his name is Joseph Erunke, whatever garbage that name means. Joseph Erunke, E-R-E-U-N-K-E. He is writing on behalf of the Coalition of Southeast Professionals Network in Nigeria. That's what a group created by DSS, the Nigeria Secret Police. They don't do anything in their useless lives, only to be abducting innocent people. Looking for those that must have said something against their useless, idiotic, Fulani Janjaweed presidency. They cannot stop terrorists. They cannot stop the subversion and sabotage of the zoo economy, which is what they were set up to do. All they do is to be going about arresting innocent people, and they claim they're intelligence agency. That's all they do. And at their spare time, all they do is to create and fabricate groups that do not exist. That is why the life of a black person is full of lies and deception. Very, very sad indeed.
Anybody not following anything that DOS says goes. Anybody not following orders from Chike, Dosium, from DOS, you will be removed from IPOB and sanctioned appropriately. You know, before we remove you without knowing where you are. This time around, we will catch you before we remove you. Anything DOS says is what goes. Uzurumike is heading our reconciliation committee. If he calls you on the phone, you must listen to him and do as he says. He is our deputy head of Directorate of State, led by Mazi Okechukwu. They are the highest decision-making body in IPOB. If that thing is difficult, then now refer it to me. Do you understand? Anything if they call you on the phone, you don't return their call, or you're doing strong head, I will then believe that the zoo has brought you over and you'll be dealt with. The states be warned. No dabbling in volunteer affairs or ESN affairs in the state. ESN is in the state for information. And very soon work will commence there immensely. Work will commence. Edo State comes under Okechukwu as Biafran coordinator. We run a discipline movement more than anything. We value discipline more than anything else in the world. In IPO, that's the only thing we have. That we are able to defeat the zoo and destroy the zoo is hinged on one thing, and that is discipline. If you know you cannot work for IPOB, you get out and join the saddle. One day your judgment will come. We'll find that those hiding in Kokoni, those are hiding somewhere near Apito, near Swamp in River State will find all of you. Maybe not in water. I say River State because it's upland and coastal. The ones in a bank, I go and tell them, I said, look, if your brother, your uncle, your or else they will die. No state coordinator is allowed to contact the state commander no matter what. And as a commander, if you're removed, you step aside, how others will do the job. We don't want a type of Biafra that will be like the zoo. If you lose election, you lead it, and you will not in power. When the age of retirement is 65, at the age of 85, you're still in power. That rubbish will not obtain. We are not like any other stupid from black people from Africa. We are Biafrans. You must understand that and follow orders accordingly. My instructions to this global family is this. We have the DOS, we have the finance department, we have the legal department, and we have the medical. Anybody who is appointed into office, if you fail to obey your superior officer, you will be dismissed live on air. I will dismiss you myself. And as I said, as I'm dismissing you, men are on the ground to apprehend you. You must obey your superiors. It is based on discipline, please. All this breaking, going forward and backwards, I want to obey. That means you are not prepared to be in IPOB. If you don't know what obedience is, you shouldn't be here. After all, we are all under oath. It doesn't matter if you were with me from the beginning or not. You must obey your superiors, please. Very, very important. Very, very important. There are also finance officers. You know, those fools that stole our money from Georgia, they think they're very smart. But they'll go to jail, and they understand it. If you are a finance officer in the US, please, we need all the funds people are contributing. Stop hoarding it. Stop hoarding it, please. When our US finance officer makes contact with you, you must please be able to oblige her and do as you're told. Or if you get a call, it's when you fail. Anytime you get a call from our sister Nana, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to remit the money that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand the reason why you're holding it. I don't know what for. Please, that was why we left these criminals with money in Georgia and they stole it. Trying to be clever by half, or should I say too clever by half, like the Flan will always do. The two criminals living in Atlanta, Georgia, ordered our money. No Kenko and the Zumba. Two criminals, two roads from there, stole our money. I have all the records, and I must understand that. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nene cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nene cannot see.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are, and I welcome you to this evening special exposition. If you are joining, share the video, invite others to join. If you are watching from YouTube at George Money Blog Africa, click the like button. Algorithm will continue to share the video. If you are watching from Biafra Times, share the video. If you are watching from Rapture Media, share this video. If you are watching from Echo Biafra, share this video. If you are watching in any other platform that you are watching, share the video, because we are here to do the needful. The enemy, they are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to destabilize this movement. And we cannot allow them, because Chukwu Kikabiama Elohim, who lives in heaven, is the one who is piloting this movement, and we cannot go back. We are resolute, we are formidable, and we can never back down, regardless of anything the enemy present. We cannot back down. This evening we are going to be touching on many things. We are going to be touching on many things. And first of all, we are going to be touching on the trip that your president, the masked man in Aso Rock, embarked on, and the promises he made to the Europeans. We are going to be touching on that, because when we think about all these things that is happening, you will understand that they are using our resources. They are using the oil coming out of Biafra land to go and make promises to the Europeans. And this thing, I am going to actually read it out from this woman who is always in Aso Rock defending the Fulani, in the name Loretta Onochie. I don't know where that woman come from. I don't know if that woman is a Fulani, or I don't know where she come from. But whichever place where she come from, I am not going to go into the details of this article, but I am going to actually just pick it up from where she posted it, where she is praising the man in Aso Rock for going and using our oil to brag in Europe. We are going to just reflect on that, because we have a lot at hand. Then tomorrow we are going to bring down that exposition, and we are going to unpack it and break it down There are many of you who are not able to pick it up or to understand it will be able to understand it better. Now let me read from her page what she wrote here. Earlier today, President Mohamed Buhari met with the mayor of Lisbon, Fernando Medina, and as a mark of honor, the mayor presented the key to the city of Lisbon to our very own, to her very own president rather. She went ahead and said, God bless the zoo, Loretta Onochie. The reason why I am actually touching on this is to tell you that those cabals in Aso Rock, of course, Loretta is part of them. She is the woman who is destabilizing everything that we are doing in the southern part of Nigeria. The insecurity we are fighting in the southern part of Nigeria, she is the woman that is destabilizing it. And we cannot continue to keep quiet while she continues to destabilize our activities, because if you look at her surname, she is supposed to be from the southeast. But of course, there are many mixed blood who bear those surnames. Her name is Loretta Onochie. So she is now being proud of Buhari, who went to, bragging about supplying oil to the all Europeans who are affected by the Russian war. Your president or your mask wearer in Aso Rock went ahead to the European to go and brag that he will supply them oil and gas because he does not want Russia to use their oil to brag for Europeans anymore. And where is this oil coming from? The oil in question is not coming from Nigeria. He never bragged that he is going to use the gold that is coming from Zamfara State to do his bidding with his Europeans, these neo-colonials counterpart. Rather, he used the oil that is coming out from Biafra land, and the woman that is supposed to protecting the interest of her people is there championing the cause of the cabals in Aso Rock. That is the reason why I said I must bring this to the notice of our people, the Biafra people. For you to understand that not only they are coming to conquer us, not only they are bringing war to our doorsteps in Biafra land, but they are also using what we have as our inheritance from Elohim Chukwu Kikabiam to make a bidding. If you look at it, Portugal, he made a lot of promises to Portugal. He will be selling them oil. He will be selling them natural gas or supplying them natural gas. I don't know what they will be trading with it, whether he is going to be trading it with weapon to fight Biafra and the ESN. And that is the reason why I am going to reiterate on this tomorrow in order to find out exactly what will be their, the catch or the leverage between this business deal that they handed him over the key to Lisbon. A masked man in Aso Rock was handed over the key of Lisbon. And Loretta Onochie quickly wrote, "It is an honor for your masked man to receive a key of honor or a key of Lisbon." It is very, very sad indeed. I thought that by now, Mr. President of Nigeria is supposed to be tackling insecurity in Nigeria. I thought by now, the cabals that is ruling over the contraption created by Britain prior to 1914, supposed to be, finding a way to curb the menace of terrorist attacks in Nigeria. Rather, he is traveling to European world to go and promise them what he does not have, to go and promise them that he will supply them oil that is coming out of Biafra land. Biafra land is the land that he wants to kill everybody that exists in that land. And now you are beginning to understand the reason why we are being invaded. We are being invaded just because of that oil coming from the Biafra land. The gas, natural gas is coming from Biafra land. That is the reason why we are being killed. That is the reason why we are being invaded. If you look at what is happening in Zamfara State, the reason why Zamfara State is in the hands of Boko Haram today, it is because of the gold that was discovered in that part or in that region of that contraption or that neo-colonial enclave called Nigeria. That is exactly the reason why the state is under siege and the state has been taken away by the enemy, by the Fulani terrorists, by Boko Haram. Today in southern Kaduna, the government is calling on incompetent firearm holders or incompetent persons to grab firearm to defend themselves. But what is happening in the southern region? They are traveling to southern region to confiscate every firearm that is there in the southern region. Remember what they did to Ojukwu when Ojukwu said that Onya Joraga had drawn here. When Ojukwu, after he had the agreement with Gowon in Aburi prior in the 1967. After that, when Britain interfered and told Gowon that you are only going to be the ceremonial president because of his youthful exuberance, he decided
cut your phone, please.
He decided to now listen to his European counterpart and ignore the agreement he agreed with Ojukwu in Aburi. And when Ojukwu decided that Aburi must stand, they now decided to send every soldiers of the southern region packing back to the southern region, every soldiers that belongs to the eastern region back to the eastern region, and they took away every weapon that they possess and sent them packing without any weapon. And that is the history that is about to unfold again. If you look at what is going on in Biafra land, they are confiscating your weapon, sending armor tank, all the military arsenals back to your land in order to use it to exterminate you. All the able-bodied men who is going to stand up to challenge the structure that Britain created, that is killing us, that is making us to run away from it, that they may possess the belongings of Biafra people. And that is the reason why Buhari had the tenacity to go to Lisbon and promise them that he will supply them natural gas that is belonging to the Biafra people. What you do not have, you want to use it to brag for Europeans who place Africa in the predicament where they found themselves today. Portugal is part of the colonial, masters. They colonized a lot of people in Africa, even Nigeria. They were the ones who named, I think, the sub-Saharan Africa the Bight of Biafra. It was Portuguese. They called them the Bight of Biafra. The Bight, where they bite in order to succeed. Now that the president is now gone to make them these promises, Don't see it as a coincidence seeing those military arsenals in Biafra land. All we need to do right now is to put your brain in gear. Start working with your brain. Start working and find a way to curb this military attack that is already in Biafra land. Remember, they have tried to use bandits in the name of headers. It failed. They have tried to use Boko Haram in the name of headers. It failed. They have tried to use Mieti Allah in the name of headers. It failed. They have no other option or choice than to deploy them in military uniform in order to subdue or subjugate the people of that region of Biafra land. And we cannot allow that to happen. You can only, kill us the way you did with the propaganda, that was promoted by BBC in 1967 to 1970. This time around, this generation, you are messing with the wrong generation. I just want to remind Nigeria that you cannot win this war that you are waging against the children of the Most High God. Elohim Chukwu Kikabiyama, who lives in heaven. You cannot win. The spirit of our land is ready to fight you, and they will win. And at the end of this battle, we are going to emerge victoriously. I am not shaking, likewise every other Biafrans. This is the same reason why they planted infiltrators in our midst. That they will be misleading and confusing people, not to know where they are supposed to be paying their allegiance, not to know where their loyalty is supposed to lie. That is the reason why you see a lot of confusion today. And that is also what we are here to tackle. But first of all, let me welcome our guest, Mazi Okechukwu, the Biafra child, the general. My comrade, you are welcome to this program. Please introduce yourself to Biafrans. Unmute yourself.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much for this wonderful time that you gave to me. I supposed to join you from the beginning, but I'm having some difficulty with my technical here. And of course, I'm here. My name's Mazi Okechukwu, known as the Biafran child, the general. My great people, we are here to set the record straight. Because on this quest of self-determination, we must keep on fighting till Biafra is totally restored. And I greet every one of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time zone. And also salute our leader, Nnamdi, Kanu, who is today in DSS dungeon, suffering because of me and you. And we must do our possible best to make sure that the humanity is being released. Thank you, Mazi, as we move forward. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I don't know how you start, but now that I have already joined you, then I will start picking up. Okay? We are here. Thank you very much.
All right, we just made the introduction. We haven't done anything yet. We just made the introduction and we shed light to some of the things that we are going to be exposing further tomorrow, which is the activities of these cabals that governs the Zoological Republic that are manipulating our people one way or the other. So we are going to be joined by you tomorrow as well, while we bring and unpack that news and bring more details and share more light to it. So, but for now, we are here to talk about the infiltrators, right?
We are here to talk about them because it's very, very important that we talk about those that are coming to destroy the struggle. Of course, the external enemy is there. But first, we must also understand that the internal enemy is the what we have to fight first, because if we allow them, then we destroy everything. And I'm coming today to blow hot. I'm not going to look anybody's face. I'm going to tell the world the way it is, because I'm not afraid of anybody. If you think I'm afraid to speak, then wait. When I begin to speak, you will understand. Because a lot of things have gone wrong. Of course, this is something that we're going to discuss today. We're going to be asking them how all this thing managed to happen, because it's very, very important. I don't know, maybe you want to start first and begin to tell our people what it's all about before we continue. Thank you, Mazi.
All right. Let me bring the introduction of what we are going to be touching on this evening. Number one thing we are going to be touching on this evening, it is about those that we've been fighting to protect their interest in this struggle. And now those people, they have turned against us. So I don't know the reason why I see them turning against us. If they turn against us, does it mean that the enemy and their claims has been right all along? I also have a video that I will be showing you guys. I know I told you there was no video, but on the contrary, I thought about it. I saw a video which I brought with us. That video where Nelly Ofebu was talking about all the shenanigans that these people are presenting, that these people we've been fighting for are presenting in the likes of Kanu, Nnamdi, and co. So first of all, there is a fundraising which the poster is here in front of us. And if you look at this fundraising, you will discover that this fundraising is not guided by the DOS, but rather this fundraising is guided by, most of the expelled members of the IPOB. That is exactly what I do not understand. And that is exactly the reason why we are here to talk about it. Does it mean that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was wrong to tell us that anything DOS says goes? So Mazi, please, I know that you've been around. Please come in and tell us, does it mean, I don't know, you are having echo whenever you switch on your mic?
Yeah, for me to have, the reason why we're having echo is that whenever I on my mic, you have to switch off your mic. If you switch off your mic, the echo will stop. That is how it goes. So whenever I want to talk, you make sure you switch off your own so that everything will be clear. Now switch it off, you will see that. Just make your hand. Have you done that? It's still moving? No. Is echo coming? Just wave your hand to tell me. Okay, that is it. It's always that way. So Mazi, thank you very much for this. This is very, very important that we talk about this. This is a fundraising. And there is something that I don't even understand on this fundraising. We have already said, not me said, the leadership, that is the command and control. That is the C&C. On absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the person that, Mazi, you have to put, yes, I want you to be, yes, thank you very much. This fundraising have to be there so that we have to be seeing it one after the other. I want our people to understand that this fundraising is fake. It's not approved by the leadership. Of course, the leadership have made it clear. Anybody can be able, you can, raise funds wherever you may reside, any country you may be. But you must make sure that this fundraising is approved by the leadership. Because when we are talking about approved by leadership, there is the head of the leadership, which is the head of directorate of the state, which is Mazi Okechukwu. And also before the fund will be raising, you Mazi Nnamdi also have to know, because there is a day that Mazi Chike Doziem that was on broadcast, and he stated everything the way it goes. That before you raise funds, you must let the HOD, which is the head of DOS, to know. You must also let the Madam Finance to know. You understand what I'm saying? So that is very, very important. But when you look at this fundraising today, there is no name of HOD. There is no name of European rep. There is no name of those people, because I believe this fundraising is going to happen in America. There is no any leadership that is within this fundraising. And why I'm saying that this fundraising is not approved by DOS is because they did not sign it. They did not know about it. And there is something our people have to understand about this fundraising. If you look at those people that are going to be special guest, speaker of honor, Mazi Kanu, that is something I don't even understand. Is Kanunta trying to take the position of our leader? Or is Kanunta now the head of DOS? That is something I don't understand. The special guest of honor is Madam Nnamdi, the head of finance, IPOB worldwide. My question is that, is Kanunta now the leader and Nnamdi is second in command? Where is DOS? Where is Mazi Okechukwu? Where is others? And that is something that I don't know why our people, sometimes it seems that our people is afraid to talk. I'm not afraid to talk, because this movement that we are, it's not a family something. We have to always stand on the rules and regulation of this movement. It's very important. You cannot just jump out from nowhere because you think that you are a brother to our leader. Of course you are a brother to our leader. We respect you for that. But that does not mean that any coordinator or any person you feel that you are occupying position in IPOB and now jump out and begin to tell us that you have to take order from Kanunta, or Kanunta have to say something, or you have to go and verify from Kanunta before you begin to do what you have to do. And my question is, why our leader Mazi Nnamdi did not make Kanunta a leader or second in command? You see, I'm going to say a lot of things today. There is a man here called Ogbuefi. I know the Ogbuefi very well. And this man you see called Ogbuefi here, Ogbuefi have been dismissed from IPOB. Now I'm asking Madam Nnamdi that is making this fundraising with Ogbuefi them. And most of them here, they have already been expelled, only apart from a lady called Lady Shinyere, that are still chief of liaison officer. This is only woman that I will tell you that she is still part of this struggle that we are. Other people, they have already removed them. So how do you, I couldn't understand. Does it mean, why can't these people go and call, what is his name? Ushemefo. They should go and call Ushemefo to add Ushemefo here. They should go and call Omiomio, Iruanya, to bring them, to begin to raise funds for them. They should go and call Nelly Ofebu, for Nelly Ofebu to join them. That is something that I don't even understand what is playing. I don't even understand at all. I don't understand why some of our people cannot just follow the rules and regulation of this struggle. I don't know why some people are just thinking that all this war that we have already fought and won, I don't know why these people still want to bring our legs out and begin to shout again on top of our voice. I don't know why these people cannot just reason and put head together and work as a family. I don't know why some people can believe that you are a family of these people. I don't know, maybe are they because I'm telling you people, and what I don't understand. I don't even have a clue what is going on today. I don't understand. I don't understand why these people cannot respect the head of Directorate of State. I don't know why these people cannot respect Mazi Okechukwu. For what reason? Why these people wasn't the head of DOS? Why? Why Mazi Nnamdi did not make it that way? I have told Kanu Tatan with that number. Go to that, what they call it, code of conduct, VI, on absent of the leader. Who is the next in control? Who is the next in control today? Mazi Okechukwu. So why do you want to be forwarding yourself? And those of these coordinators that are listening to this guy, somebody will come and telling you, you know, see what these people are thinking. I want to let you know something. Some people are thinking that this thing is a something that Obuneza Nolia Onya Anoshie. And the Ayemako, we also understand that in a kingship, when Eze is not around, the king is not around, or know who will take the charge. Because because most of the time in our place, even though if Eze died, they cannot just announce that Eze is dead. They will just keep it for a while. So that means that when Eze is not there, or know who will replace it, the position. That shows that Eze is still there. It's not yet dead. But let us put it in that form. Now, Mazi Nnamdi is still alive. And now you are telling us that what Mazi Nnamdi put there is not real. You come on to be telling us that sometimes Kanota will write some he will put up some write-up. I begin to ask myself, what is all this? That Mazi Nnamdi position is permanent. Other people have is not I don't know. I don't even understand. But one thing I want to ask Adan Nenayanya, I want Adan Nenayanya to understand this. That the way she's thinking is not a right thinking. Because what Adan Nenayanya was trying to say is like, do you think that somebody else will love Mazi Nnamdi more than his family? That is the issue that we're having here. Because Nenayanya thought that there is no how other people can care for Mazi Nnamdi more than the family. But I want to prove Adan Nenayanya wrong. And most of those people that are believing in that idea. A lot of people have died in this struggle. When Mazi Nnamdi was moving in Biafra land, people are standing in front of Mazi Nnamdi to take bullet to take bullet for Mazi Nnamdi. Does it mean that those people don't love Mazi Nnamdi? Most of us today, we are in exile. Are we not loving Biafra to come? Is it not the reason why we are doing all this? We have a lot of coordinators today. You will see them, they are yapping every day, talking all sort of rubbish. Every day they are traveling to Nigeria and coming back. They are pushing their container. And when you ask them, they will tell you that they are coordinators. What makes them coordinator? You are coordinator because you are collecting money, pushing the money where it's supposed to be. You don't know that we ourselves are putting our life in danger more than you. Because we are showing our face every day. I know some of them today, they are pushing their container every day. They are traveling to that zoo and coming back because nobody knows them. But when you are trying to tell them all these things, none of them want to understand. They will be telling you, what have you done for this Biafran restoration to come? Today I'm in exile. I know how many years I never travel. I have document to travel, but I can't. But today somebody will be asking you, what have you done for Biafra to come? Or I'm not coming here to afraid of whoever you may be. Nobody brings me to this struggle apart from our leader Mazi Nnamdi. And my royalty to Mazi Nnamdi can never end. And I'm not going to give any royalty to anybody. And I want to make it clear today that anybody that you say that you are not listening to Mazi Okechukwu, you are not part of us. You can never be part of us. And any position you think, go to Adan Nenayanya, from Adan Nenayanya to the level, to the lowest coordinator, to we must listen to Mazi Okechukwu. I don't know why. Does it mean that if Mazi, Mazi, I don't know, maybe you want to say something, let me just relax so that you can be able to say something. You understand all the things that I'm stated here, that I don't know why these people will go and begin to bring those people that they have already dismissed. Some of them, they have already expelled them. And when Mazi, let me tell you something, Mazi, there's some things that people don't understand. That is why I told people on this struggle, I can never be Simon Eber. You see, when all these shenanigans started, I can take that kind of position that Simon Eber is today. I can be in that position. I'm not lying about what I'm saying. I think my brother is out. He's
I'm here. Go on.
Okay. I want you to know that that position that Simon Eber is occupying today, I can be also in that position. But do you know the reason why? I'm not a cowardice. I am not a power tussle. I don't care about position. I just care to work for Biafra. That is why I have already decided that I don't need any position. The one I'm doing on media is enough for me. But I want you people to understand that when you shame for, because there's something that these people was projecting before. Some of our people don't even understand what they are planning. They don't even understand about this Ogbuefi and co. There is an audio tape, audio voice they sent to me to get me convinced to work for them. They were planning, saying all sort of nonsense. They may make you a deputy leader. And you know what they are trying to project by then? That's something our people have to understand. When Ushemefo was here, that idiot called Ushemefo, that today working with the zoo called Nigeria. Ushemefo is an idiot. He's a razor. Now he's running head scatter. There is nowhere. It's not Ushemefo bro in Anwenuko Gabano. There is nowhere to be found Ushemefo today. When you see, let me tell you what these people want to project, especially this Ogbuefi. I want to tell people, I know these people. I talk to these people, not to Ogbuefi, but part of them, some of them. Most of them, I don't want to call because some of them are still, I don't want to mention name, but if they doubt it, I still have some recording voice that I have with these people. So what these people wanted to project, if you haven't forgotten, there is a time that Master Prophet came out one time, begin to say that since Ushemefo, since they removed Ushoka from Efo, that he never thought about having a deputy. That is from Master Prophet. I mean, Biafran child, why can't you people stop this thing? Let us forge ahead. I keep on telling them, have they speak to Master Prophet to stop all this nonsense that he's saying every day? Master Prophet came out some time ago. He was saying that since they removed Ushoka from Efo, that we don't want any deputy. One day he came out, he was saying that he never thought about this, that we need deputy. And Mazi Okechukwu was in DSS after the rendition of our leader. He was projecting that we need a deputy. Because you know what they are thinking? When Mazi Okechukwu was before in Kuje prison, Mazi Okechukwu was there as head of DOS. We have Ushoka from Efo as a deputy. And those people, they were removed from IPOB. Were removed by Ushoka from Efo. Because I believe by then, after Mazi Okechukwu, it was Ushemefo, because by then we have a deputy. So what they are trying to do with Ogbuefi na kwasle, Ogbuefi bonya asle na kwasle na agagali, agadi nwoke na agwonse, agadi nwoke na men kogeri bo Ogbuefi efleva. And amamoto ese abu Ogbuefi high chief, they say high chief Ogbuefi. Ama mad no Ogbuefi bugo na efi, ama mad no na azu, ama mad no nyegro na aka. Ogbuefi want to try, their plan was to have a deputy leader that will be over Mazi Okechukwu, so that they will silence Mazi Okechukwu. That is the reason why they were searching for deputy. Because they believe that deputy is more higher than Mazi Okechukwu. You understand what I'm saying? That is exactly what they were searching to be able. This is the conversation we have with these people. I have conversation with these people. That is exactly what they are planning. So that if somebody can emerge as a deputy, now it's over Mazi Okechukwu. Now the person will be given order.
Which was the same ideology of Nelly. If you listen to the voice of Nelly during the time of when Mazi Okechukwu was kidnapped in Kenya with Mazi Okechukwu, when she was implying for them to dissolve the DOS and destroy the central command coming from Mazi Okechukwu, which is the silver lining between the silver cord between DOS and Mazi Okechukwu. So if they can break that silver cord, and they will now create ESN command, which now where they will bring in Simon Ekpa to replace Mazi Okechukwu.
Exactly. Exactly. That is what they were. That was their plan before. But no, they did not succeed. But if like they succeed, because one thing I understand about Mazi Sanwo-Olu is that he begin to think, how can I be under somebody that I was there before, him or her? How can this person begin to tell me what to do? That is exactly what Ogbuefi want to do. That is why Ogbuefi was running Hetaskat and I something that Ikenga said that I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And Ikenga read it out. That the mother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's secretary wrote to him by calling all sort of names to media warriors. I'm telling you, I always speak to these people, but I know that they can't write such a thing to me because not everybody you can write those nonsense to. I speak to them. That audio tape made for me. They did that audio tape particular for the Biafran child in Wachineke to come and become deputy so that I can be running over Mazi Chipe. Of course, they will be using my name to silence a lot of people. At the end, they will just fall me. But believe you me, I am not looking for power. I don't need power. But one thing I'm trying to tell Adan Nayanya that all this thing that is happening is not real. When the first time I know about Adan Nayanya, she's a very strong woman. That is how I see Adan Nayanya. But all this thing that Adan Nayanya is doing now is something that I don't even understand.
I think I know what is her drive. I think I know what is her drive psychologically. Because for you to understand this, what is driving Adan Nayanya, it is also driving some of our people today who believe, when I came to defend the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I had in mind, I was not interested to know whether there is somebody from them that is selling the struggle. I was only interested in, protecting the dignity where our leader came from. And because I did not come in with my emotions. Had I came in with my emotions, I might be dancing the dance of Nayanya today, which in a situation like this, I might not be able to come boldly to join force to address it, because we might believe that this is autonomous Igwe, that we are into autonomous Igwe. We are not into kingship or anything. We are into a struggle which has a structure. And that structure, if you say you love your brother or you love your leader, you are not supposed to take any order from anybody coming out of your leader, whether it is the leader's father or the mother. The structure was laid by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and this is not a family business. There was
and again, Mazi, when you say this thing, that's something that I just remember that come in my mind, because we are making a discussion. Please,
yes,
whenever I'm talking, you can also jump in. It does not matter. I will allow you to say something. According to what you said now, I remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in Kuje prison. All Jews or Carlo went to Kuje prison, promised our leader heaven on earth. And I don't know why, when our leader was in prison before, why are they not attacking Ushoka from Efonya, an idiot, an imbecile that deviated because of, I don't know, because of the promise, because we trained this idiot in school and he finished, and now he think that he have arrived because we have make this idiot to have a British passport, and now he begin to think all this passport that he had, he cannot travel. All Jews or Carlo travel to Zoo called Nigeria. I mean, he went to Kuje prison, I mean to say, to store the heart of our leader. Our leader did not accept. Do you know that all Jews or Carlo travel to Afaruku Ibeko to go and meet Lord? May their soul rest in peace. To deceive Lord or to talk to our leader. Lord told him, go and meet the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Go there. He's a man enough to decide what he wants. That is how all Jews of Kanu left. I don't know why now in the turn of, this is not a turn. but we know that our leader is still alive. But our leader is somewhere. Our leader is not going to die. They should allow this man to do his work. They should allow Mazi Okechukwu to do his work. Our leader will soon be out. He will also take over where he stopped. I don't know why these people are making all this as a problem. Mazi, I want you to
because you know they are doing this just like I told you. This is a psychological problem that our people are having right now. They came into the struggle with their emotions. They did not come into the struggle to be strong and fight what is fighting us. They come into the struggle hoping that, you know, and that is the reason why this gutter media like Vanguard will begin to write that if you remember when Mazi Nnamdi was making an exposition addressing Vanguard newspaper, when they said that he changed the IPOB director and made one of his family or something like that.
Yes. And our leader came out, begin to debunk it because they're trying to put some words or trying to deceive our people that our leader Mazi Nnamdi want to take this struggle as a family business. And our leader came out and tell them, no, the company of Radio Biafra is open. You go there and make your research. Go there and search by yourself. You will understand it's not a family business. I don't know why some people now begin to think that if it's not Kanonta, there's nobody else. That is only Kanonta is the one that we can be able to trust 100%. That he's the one that, I don't know how to put this.
I think what is going on here right now. Remember when the infiltrators, you know, came in. I think this is part of our mistakes. When the infiltrators came in and they started blaming Kanu, all the media warriors was defending Kanu. Then it changed the emotions of some of our people who came in with their emotions. That Kanu should be the leading figure in the struggle. Without them understanding what these things mean, permit me to play this once again for our people to know exactly what we are up for, or what Mazi Nnamdi gave as an instruction.
Anybody not following anything that DOS says goes. Anybody not following orders from Chike, Dosium, from DOS, you will be removed, and sanctioned appropriately. You know, before we remove you without knowing where you are. This time around, we will catch you before we remove you.
So I am going to leave it here. So when we came in and we started defending the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some people probably took it, you know, are mistaking it with that this is the leader we're supposed to be looking up to today. I was not defending him because I saw him as a leader. I was defending him because he is somebody that is the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who made everybody relevant in this struggle, who has shown us the way to the truth, and we will continue to defend them. Does not mean we are defending them because they are our leader. We are defending them for the sake of our leader. That's it. If there is any atrocities that they are committing against our leader, if they bring it public, we address it public. If they are doing it underground, we can address them underground. When our leader comes in, our leader will address it appropriately because of the respect we have for our leader. That is exactly the reason why we started defending them. And now coming to Nnamdi, Nnamdi is now proving what Darlington said in the month of June or July 2021.
Yes, Mazi, let me come in there, please, before you start saying something. You know, there's something that's kind of spirit. I'm not talking about this spirit of Nelly Ofebo and others. I'm seeing the activities of Darlington this time around. He's writing a lot of articles and trying to be making a videos. I want Darlington to also understand that he is not in that position to begin to fight now. I will also tell Darlington to go and have his seat. I want Darlington to go. We don't need Darlington. We don't need anything that may come out from his mouth. When we were fighting Nelly Ofebu, where is Darlington? When we were fighting Nelly Ofebu, where is Darlington? Where is Darlington? Is it now that he has that wings to come out and begin to shout? You see me? There is something about me that people don't even understand. I side nobody. Because now I see Darlington how he's jumping up. I'm not saying that what he's saying is not good or what he's saying is not authentic. Everything that he said, he is right. But when we are fighting Nelly Ofebu and Simon Eba, where is Darlington? Darlington, we are there telling us that we are just jumping around, that he don't want to abuse people. Of course, he is listening to this broadcast and he will understand what I'm talking about. I don't look anybody's face. When it comes on your own, I will tell you. So I will tell Darlington that he should go and hide his face. We can deal with these people. We will deal with them. Anybody, we will deal. After I finish, when Onyedu come, let him blame me. If Onyedu blame me, I will also apologize. And we forge ahead. Because I know that I'm not expelled. I'm still within the struggle. So, and I don't believe that Onyedu will blame anybody. Because that is what he told us to do on his upset. And that is exactly what I'm doing. So you can also use Darlington, what he said before, you can use it for your own broadcast. But I'm telling you, what Darlington is doing today to me is unacceptable. I'm saying it for him to hear. That is why you see Darlington is the last person I will bring to my struggle, to my page. I will never bring Darlington because Darlington came out, begin to talk all sort of nonsense, even though calling us name. But today now, Darlington is abusing. Darlington know how to abuse, isn't it? Now he can abuse people. But by then he was telling somebody like Efe, calling him, sometimes he don't want to call my name. He will not like to call my name. Because all that now, I don't yap and I don't gossip. What I tell you, the way I tell you, this is the way it is. If you go up, come down, that's so Darlington should go and hide himself. We don't need him. He should go and hide himself.
Okay. With the regards to what is going on with Nnamdi, if I may permit me to complete that sentence that reference I want to make. Remember that what triggered all this shenanigan that gave lifeline to the infiltrators was what Darlington said.
Mazi, please make this because I want them to be seeing my flag. Make it very little short. I need this flag because thank you very much.
So, making reference with what Darlington said that time, that takes me makes me thinking, keeps me thinking that Kanu is the engineer that is engineering all this problem that we are having today. And then I keep asking myself, what will be his leverage or what will be his benefit? Rather, if I may put it in a simple word, what will be his benefit in all this problem that he is creating, confusion all over the place, trying to be the one calling the shot where our leader, which is his elder brother, never told us, never instructed us to take orders from him. That is always what I've been asking myself. Why is Kanu everywhere today? Because I don't know him. If I must tell you, the first time I heard of Kanu was the month of June when Mazi Nnamdi was kidnapped. And I was hearing about Kanu who sold his brother when people were calling him Cain. I paid attention. I peeped in order to find out who is this person they are calling Cain, only to discover it is Mazi Nnamdi's younger brother. Then I said, no, this cannot be. Let me now make more inquiries with regards to what is going on. Then I came across this voice that I just played now. I said, no, but in everything that we must defend the dignity of our leader's family. Let us begin there first. That's when I decided to start defending all of them, excluding Master Prophet, because I never liked him. I don't know. I didn't like him because I never liked his approach, his manner of, his way of reasoning. I never liked it.
Even though our leader Mazi Nnamdi, this man just started supporting our leader. That was isn't 5 to 4 months before the adoption of our leader, when he went to BBC. This guy is tackling our leader. This guy you see, Master Prophet, is tackling our leader. He couldn't even believe in ideology of our leader. He did not. He does not. He's just jumping around. The same Master Prophet could tell you that Nelly Ofebu has nothing to do with our leader. But the same Master Prophet was shouting, now run around like idiots, saying that Nelly Ofebu is the one that sold our leader. Simon Eber is the one that sold our leader. The same Umuada that I myself have already vowed that all this Umuada, put all of them together, Umuakata, I mean to say, there is no how. You see these people, I don't see them as a people. Because when all these things just happened, all of them were together with Nelly Ofebu, with Madan Oyibo, with Bridget, all of them from A to Z, Shiamaka, all of them.
What tore them apart? Remember what tore them apart was the amount of 20 million that was paid into their account.
Yes. When they begin to ask them that question, now they begin to realize that they have to audit the money they have. Now they begin to bring us some figures. But they were there. Instead of these people, after they get to understand what really happened, instead of them to go to leadership and apologize, they did not. They are still castigating leadership. But Master Prophet called these people, begin to shout, say that these people, they are real Omoada. Now people will be saying himself. I'm telling you, what Ikenga said about that man is real. That man has mental disorder. That man is not normal. I'm telling you. That is why sometimes I believe that our leader is just looking at him just like that he's not normal. It's not somebody that is standing. And all this issue that is happening today, this is the man that causing the problem. And I don't know why Kanu cannot even caution this man to stop. You will see this man, he will just open his computer or phone, I don't know. He will just wake up or dream, just wake up, open it, be saying Kanu is controlling this, Kanu is talking to the whole lawyer, Kanu is controlling America, Kanu is controlling it. Like we don't have a leadership. Like we don't have a leadership. Thank you.
That reminds me, you know, all those things are conflicts of interest. That means that there was a place where these people are exploiting. There is somehow they were exploiting the struggle somehow. That when Mazi Nnamdi, you know, was kidnapped, that these things, those avenues were shut down somehow, you know, by the DOS. That's why they started attacking these people. Master Prophet, I've been asking myself, sometimes he will come and tell you Chike Doziem is a good man. Tomorrow he will come and tell you you must follow DOS. Next tomorrow like I don't understand what's wrong with him. I don't know if it is that thing of Mietiala that he used on his head that is making him think and reason like a nomadic set of human being. You know, like he was actually the first person I did exposition on in August 2021. You know, when I was still seeing the activities of autopilot as if it is authentic, before I send a delegate to go and meet Mazi Nnamdi. Before then, I was following these people. I did exposition on him because every time he comes around, he will be talking things out of point. Now, that reminds me, this is exactly what is bringing, you know, conflict between the legal team. To be specific,
exactly.
Barrister Jimako and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, these are the people who is dividing them. The same people who are now here to divide us in this struggle. Now, what is their interest in doing all of these things? Does it mean that these 8 days that Nelly Ofebu talked about, that Kanu heard that his brother was in trouble and he never rose alarm. You know, does that mean there is a truth in it? Does it mean that he is with these people?
Mazi, let me tell you something. I cannot say what I don't know. But when you just look at the atmosphere, you will begin to say, does it mean it's true? Because, you see, when all these things just started, when they just adopted our leader, I keep on saying, the leadership, those that I have already spoken with, told me go out there, that Adan Nayanya, she is innocent. These people are innocent. Go out there and defend them. It does not matter. But today now, it's like I begin to regret on what the leadership, some of them, I'm not saying all the leadership, because as I'm speaking today, I never spoke to Mazi, I never talked to, I never talked to Mazi Okechukwu before. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or Hamadike, one of Biafra, I never talked to this man before. I never. I have opportunity to talk to him. But I something about me. Those people you see that our leader mentioned their name, all of them have called our leader. Even though sometimes our leader will come on broadcast, they will call our leader, they would like to mention their name so that our leader, Mazi, do you remember who is this? I'm calling from here. I never mentioned the name of our leader before. I mean to say I never called our leader before. I never talked to our leader before. But I something about me. That is why I know that in this quest of self-determination, I have already chosen my parts. On this Biafra, either Biafra, we keep on pushing. Every word that is coming out from Mazi Nnamdi mouth, I'll pick it. I have heard a lot of people talking about that sometimes Mazi Nnamdi discuss about me. But I never call this man. I don't need to call Mazi Nnamdi for him to recognize what I'm doing. Mazi Nnamdi recognize me without calling him on the phone. Even though sometimes I will be, maybe Mazi Nnamdi will be wondering, why all these people are calling me, but Biafrans never even, but I'm doing my work because I don't need to call him. But there's something that is happening on this thing that is, all this thing that is happening now. What I got to understand, or what I understand about all this is that Kanunta, I mean to say, Mazi, put that fundraising. Let people be seeing it that it's a fake. Put it there so that they will know. Because if you go and put your money there without approved by DOS, you are just a charlatan. I'm telling you, you knows nothing. You knows nothing. Mazi Okechukwu doesn't make it clear. Inform Madananya. You must inform Madananya before you raise a fundraising. You must inform Madananya. At the same time, you must inform the HDOS. You must inform him. Mazi Okechukwu doesn't came online. He did not say, come inform only me. No, he said, after you inform me, make sure you inform Madananya. Madananya must know. He must know about this fundraising. Why did they not inform the HDOS? Because they are thinking, I am telling you, this is what I believe that is, Madananya is thinking that I have to trust Kanunta. But yes. I want them to know that in this struggle that we are, there is nothing like brother. There is nothing like brother. I'm not saying that they don't have brother. We respect, you see, like me, there is something I can never stop saying on this planet Earth about the parent of our leader. About the parent of our leader. These people die on this struggle. These people sacrifice on this struggle. Kanu's family. You hear what I said? I'm not saying Mazena. Kanu's family, including all of them, they sacrifice a lot. Likewise, others. Some people lost their life on this struggle. But we know that that respect of our leader is something that we must give to them. But that does not mean that because that Mazi Nnamdi is your brother, you will now come and be telling us that, and do you know that some stupid idiots, some coordinators, they are listening to Kanunta. If you tell them something, they will tell you, I have to confirm from Kanunta. Do you know the reason why I have a problem with Ezejimadu Onyala? Where is Ezejimadu today? He's gone. Nowhere to be found. Ezejimadu is gone forever. Nobody. And when our leader will come, maybe that is the reason where I will begin to call our leader to explain everything that happened about Ezejimadu. Because Ezejimadu come to destroy also. And there's a lot of things that Ezejimadu told me. I will be speaking to Ezejimadu. Ezejimadu will tell me that where did I confirm it? By then, I'm still talking to Kanonta. I still communicating with Kanonta. The way he's communicating with, even though I think that I've been communicating with Kanonta before him. But because they think that we are in a struggle of family. I'm saying this, but some people will be saying, why am I talking like this? It's not, I'm not against anybody. I'm not, trying to, pull these people down, but I'm trying to tell them the way it is. Why when Ushoka from Ofonala was there, why all this thing is not happening? Is it because they are in good terms with Ushoka from Efo? Is it because of that? Because Master Prophet and Ushemefo, they are 5 and 6. They are 5 and 6. They are, even though when Ushemefo left, Master Prophets begin to castigate our leader, begin to abuse our leader. Why? Like he's a man that is not part of this struggle.
Do you know there is a saying that says that Nonya Mumada dire na nannaya? And that is now taking me to my next thought. That do you think that Kanu, respect the decisions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at all?
The answer is no, he did not. He does not respect any Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decision. He does not, because if he did, he will understand what Kanonta will begin to bring out to us or on his write-up, like the code of conduct. Of course, everybody knows that code of conduct is only our leader. Position is permanent. Other people is not, because whenever you do something or people see that you are not doing your work very well, you are no more active, you can step and another person will take over. This is something that Kanonta is bringing to us. We know all these things, but at this point now, who is the person that's supposed to remove Mazi Shike? Is it not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell him, my brother, this work you are doing now is like you are no more active. Just step aside. Let this person come. You think that he will do it better. I don't know now. Kanonta now want to be in charge of our leader. Begin to tell them what code of conduct said. And now these people are those that wrote that code of conduct. It's like you're telling somebody that wrote the Bible, how they, like why people they brought Bible to us. You begin to tell them what is in the Bible. You don't see some of our brothers in London. You will see them, they are preaching to those people that bring religion to you. They will be looking them like idiots. In London, they are arresting them today. Those people that brought religion to you. When you go on the street of London, preaching, shouting, they will tell you are committing nuisance. You are just causing, take you fake fundraising. Who is that? For fake fundraising. This is it. Maz, I don't know, maybe you want to say something, because we have to also move forward on that dismiss memo. So that people, I want people to look, Maz, I want you to show this, Obuefi. It's not high chief, high thief Obuefi, high thief Obuefi, it's not high chief. I want you to zoom it very well so that people will see that name. When we bring that memo, people will begin to understand that. How can you begin to work with those people that the leadership have already expelled? They have already taken these people away. They are saying sometimes, sometimes they will be talking to me, they will be telling me, don't you know that these people are the power hold of America? Then I begin to ask them also, is this, like Obuefi, is he the one that bringing the money? Or the money that our people contributed? That is the reason why sometimes I will look, some people will tell me, this one is powerful, this one is powerful, don't speak to Adan Nayanya, don't do this one, don't do that. I begin to ask myself, is it not the money that we contributed? Are we not the people that contributed the money? Are you the one that bringing the money? Why can't you now work with the head of Directorate of State to tell him how the money is moving, how it's coming back? Why can't you people work with these people? You are telling me that Kanonta is this, Kanonta. I don't even understand how Nayanya come in that conclusion that Kanonta is the best person to be giving everything. Go and do this. Just imagine, Mazi, just imagine. A whole...
Nayanya. Sorry for cutting you off there. Nayanya you see today, she is being an emotional fool. Sorry to use that word. Because Kanu does not have regard for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the conclusion of all this. Because so he undermines the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he knows him. And that is the reason why he is doing all this thing he's doing, without knowing that he is destroying the legacy of the family, which was the reason why we've been fighting all this while. He is destroying the legacy of the family. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had made it clear and said that anything the DOS say, Chike Doziem say, goes. And where he mentioned Nnenayanya is that any account that Nnenayanya cannot see, that account must be shut down. Now,
but Mazi, let us also understand. When our leader said about those accounts, because what we are saying is just a common sense. About Chike Doziem is just a common sense. Okay? That if you know during the time of dead Buhari, after Buhari went to hospital that he died in London, all these 3 months or 4 months that Buhari was in London, who is in charge? Osibanjo. It's not Buhari brother. It wasn't the Buhari brother. It wasn't the wife of Buhari. It's Osibanjo that take the position. This is just what we are saying here is just a common sense. It's just a common sense. You don't need to be on code of conduct.
If we take it to the military regime, when Ojukwu was fighting or leading the battalion to the war,
yes.
Did you hear about any brother of Ojukwu?
No. When Ojukwu,
I don't even know any brother to Ojukwu or the father.
When Ojukwu left, who take over? Philip Effiong. He is the one who went to go and negotiate. Philip Effiong.
Yes.
Now you understand what we're talking about. Just a common sense. But when you are talking about money, of course, according to what our leader said, that any account that Adan Nnenayanya did not know about should be closed.
Yes.
But we have to also understand, now is common sense also. The leader of indigenous people of Biafra, when he was there, Mazi Chike Doziem don't have to tell Adan Nnenayanya how do you spend this money or how this money is moving, because the leader is there. And also probably the leader may be giving account also to the Directorate of State, people that he's working with, that this money have to go like this, give this money to this place. But now that our leader is no more there, who is in charge? I'm not trying to tell you carry money, give Mazi Chike Doziem, but allow this man, because allow the man to know how the struggle, because you see, this struggle is all about money. I'm telling you honestly, people have to understand.
Yes, that's why the autopilot wanted to, the infiltrators want to make sure that we go bankrupt.
This is it. Because they know that when we go bankrupt, that means that there is no how we can finance this struggle.
Yes.
And now that our leader is not there, all those things that our leader is seeing is something that you also open up, because I believe that if our leader make Kanunta the head of DOS, we are not going to be having all this problem. I believe that Adan Nnenayanya will open all these things to Kanunta to begin to control, or even though to begin to see what is going on, how the money is going. He will make it.
Then people will now call it a family business.
Thank you. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even though if Kanunta was the best person to be in that position, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a wise man. He can never do it, because we are in freedom fighting. There is no in history of freedom fighting that the second man is the brother. It's impossible. It can never be. It can never happen. It never happened anywhere.
Do you know Nelson Mandela's brother?
Yes. Nobody knows him. Who did I know Nelson Mandela apart from the wife? Nobody. You understand what I'm saying? But you know our own. We too think that we know.
ITK. I too know.
I too know. That is our problem. So my people, I want you people to understand that all this donation, all this fundraising, that special guest, speaker of honor, Kanu have taken the position. And now Adan Nnenayanya supposed to be one of the powerful women in this struggle and now is the second in command to Adan Nenai, because this is what I'm seeing here. That is what I'm seeing here. This is exactly what I'm looking at here now. The leader and the second in command.
So that means our structure, the structure that was laid by the leader is now null and void.
No. Even though there's an article I saw today that and one thing about Adan Nenai is something that I don't even understand. Kanunta is there yapping. I call it yap because, of course, I have some people have already told me that they will send me to court. I have heard it from them. I was waiting for them. I just look at some idiot. You think that you will say you will take person to court. And there's something that Kanunta was saying. Remember when Kanunta went to wrote a sermon? He wrote a sermon that the Kanu's family tell him to pack his property. I mean, to stop calling the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name and stop using the struggle to stop money from our people. I remember when Kanunta wrote that, when they wrote that letter to Simon Ekpa, Kanunta wrote on his Twitter handle or his Facebook that what DOS cannot do. I begin to ask myself, you are the one that said that you are controlling the legal team in London, right? You are the one controlling the one in Kenya, right? You are the one controlling the one in Biafra land, according to Master Prophet. Why can't you use those people to wrote Simon Ekpa since the beginning? You did not. You did not.
Is he controlling them with his money?
This is what I don't even understand. You are waiting. You say that you are the one controlling the legal team. You said it. And we are trying to tell you, stop saying that because we have leadership. You are telling us that you cannot do this story, but you couldn't use those legal team in like Binsman them, like people in Kenya, like people in Nigeria, to wrote Simon Ekpa from the beginning when Simon Ekpa started this thing where they never expel some people. You couldn't use that power to write Simon Ekpa say you should stop all this nonsense you are doing. After 8 months, after Simon Ekpa have stolen money from our people, extorted a lot of money from our people, later you begin to write. After you wrote the letter, you still come there and say that what DOS cannot do. How do you want DOS to begin to cater for something that you are saying you are the one in charge? Mazi, I don't know, maybe this thing I'm saying is making sense to you. I don't even know maybe it's making sense to you.
It is.
I'm saying this because all of us were living here in Germany. We are in Germany, a free world. Say how you feel. You take me to court, we go to court. And then you begin to tell them what I'm saying. I will pack all my receipt, come here. I will pack why I have mouth to say. Because I have everything up to date.
Is he taking you to court on what note or on what ground? Is he taking you to court
they say we are forming Kaba. They called me, they sent me message, they said that I'm forming Kaba. I don't know which Kaba that I'm forming that nobody pays me. I swear to Almighty Chukwu Kikabian with this Ofon Jinaka. Obuno ngogo konye neme go sim weje grow gadget. Obuno ngogo neme go weje grow recharge card. Mazi, I'm living fine. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. I'm not a millionaire, but where I reside, I live fine. I work because most important thing is like, do you have a job? Do you make income? And that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm working. But for this time around, I cannot tell you that a whole man that living in Germany is not working. I just finished my school last month. So I'm supposed to relax before I find a job. But job is everywhere in Germany unless you don't want to work. Now you begin to understand what I'm saying. So all these things they are saying, they are just, me, I don't see that. I see them. Kanunta, I'm saying I just saw Kanunta only once. We were in Belgium. They were not there. But they are preparing to raise funds. They asked me some people, like Methuselah wrote something. They were asking Methuselah, hey, stop saying what you don't know. Then they begin to tell you what you don't know is bigger than you. You see, this is just imagine what.
Okay, let me actually read this thing that she actually wrote it with her own official account. She said, increase the volume because if you ask all those people backing what risk or effort they have put in this struggle, you find out nothing except shouting on microphone, telling all the lies those that contracted them asked them to do.
Yeah.
Very soon the truth will come out.
Mazi, hold it there first. What is the truth? You know, there's something I don't like in my life. There's something that is unacceptable to me. I hate people putting our people in a state of imagination. Exactly what Master Prophet is doing. He will come today, he tell you some in DOS, they are evil. You begin to, your mind will begin to run around. Who is this person? You yourself, your mind will be in trouble because now you'll be confused. Who is this one? Who is Master? Some people that don't know because they don't know that Master Prophet. Number 6, Master Prophet. I'm telling you, I'm sorry, but I have to say things the way it is. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself knows that number 6 he had a role. Because I don't know a man that will come today, he will speak so. Tomorrow he will still tell you, DOS, you must follow DOS. Next tomorrow he will still come back and tell you that these people are, and the Adan Nayanya wrote, very soon the truth will come out.
What truth?
When the truth, when, let the truth, because I need evidence so that if I can be able to attack those people too, I will also talk to them. This is not an attack. It's just a slip of tongue. It's not an attack. We are telling them the way it is. I want Adan Nayanya to give us that truth so that we can also put those people, bring them out. Talk to them, tell them
exactly. The problem, what I see here, all these people are playing with our minds, and I don't know why they are playing with the minds of 85 million or 75 million or more Biafrans. I don't know why. I don't know what they are planning to achieve. This struggle is bigger than all of these people, for goodness sake. And they are not aware of that. So you guys are now telling us very soon truth will come out. Why don't you expel the milk? Tell us the truth. Then we will know where we are going to channel our energy on.
Like Eberima now, isn't the same thing that Eberima was doing. Eberima will come today because he wants to get those followers on YouTube so that money will be coming. He will tell their stupid idiot followers, those people that don't even reason, they don't even think at all. They will tell them, listen, I have expose. All of them will run, come. He will come there, he tell them, say, DOS, Mazi Shike, he have sold out, he's compromised. He went to Nigeria. Tomorrow he will go back again, he will call them again. There is one expose that he will expose. Now bomb will blast. This will do. Some of them will still run, come. This is the same thing that Simon have been telling his followers. That he will expose Nelly Ofebu. The same thing that is happening today. That is why you see, I don't believe in all these things. If you want to show me what is happening, if you want to bring out the truth, you bring it once and for all, so that we will close this chapter. Because like chapter Simon Eber now is gone.
Can you imagine what she wrote here? She wrote trash. She said those backing, backing behind the mic.
Yes.
That they know the risk. Nayanya, what risk are you taking? That you are controlling the money of 85 million people. Is that the risk you are taking? You're on top of the money, you are talking trash. Why are you telling us that we are backing?
Mazi,
because you don't show your face. Whenever you come, you hide your face, you talk. You give finance. If you want to fly to Nigeria, you can. Because you haven't said anything to impact yourself. Do you think we are into a child play or women in this thing? Do you think we are playing games here? Why would you call people that they are coming to back behind the mic? If they leave you to back behind the mic, will you be able to do that? You wouldn't. All you know is that you are where you are, undermining other people's effort because you believe that you know better than others. You don't know nothing.
Mazi, we are backing, of course. I am part of
that. No, let us back. Let us show her what backs look like.
But Mazi,
that is exactly what I am doing.
Mazi, these people have to understand this. BBC make a documentary about us. BBC sent me a letter. I received a letter from BBC. I received a letter from BBC. This is not only making documentary. They sent me a letter that I should come and answer query. And I have already answered them. And they are asking you, what risk have you taken on this struggle? Mazi, I have been also in that Belgium. 3 times. When the Mazi Nnamdi was in prison, when Mazi Nnamdi went there, with the last one we went now, I always be there. In this journey, there is no protest I've never been to. Now you understand. At the same time, BBC did a documentary, allow my voice to be coming out, wrote me a letter, they sent me a letter, and I have already replied them. And somebody will come and telling me that Namuna Gora. Of course, I know that you can travel to that zoo. I cannot go. That is only what you can tell me, but I don't care. I have already given Nigeria to them. They should eat. They should take it. It's their own, because we know that Nigeria did not belong to us. We are not part of Nigeria. We are just slaves in Nigeria. If you don't know, I want you to know that you are slave in Nigeria. Even though where I am today, I'm a free man more than to be in that contraption. So I have already given it to them. They should eat it. But when they come on this struggle, nobody, none of them will come and tell me otherwise. Nobody, because I have suffered. Till BBC make a documentary, till they send me a letter, and you are telling me what risk. So this risk I'm taking now, which risk again do you want me to take?
No, let's trade places. Let's trade places. That's a simple fact. Let her make you the money man, and she will come and start backing.
No, I'm coming. I'm next week now, next month now. This month we are. I'm still going to meeting to contribute my money, because that is something that I have already vowed. I don't care. Me, I don't care. I will keep on contributing. I will keep on contributing.
Definitely.
Anyhow they want it. But what I'm saying is, like, what I see that is not in order, I will come out here and say it. Just looking at somebody saying that we are backing, what risk or effort they have put in this struggle, you'll find out that nothing except shouting on microphone, telling all the lies.
Lot of people.
You understand? Like, say somebody sends me, nobody sends me. I keep on saying this. Nobody sends me in what I'm saying. Like I said, I tell you before, I said from the beginning, I never spoke to our leader before. I never speak to our leader before. I never talked to our leader before. And I'm not ready, because I'm not gaining anything. I just want to be pushing this struggle, contributing. Only one thing I cannot do now is to go downtown to begin to protest. That is something I cannot do. Because if I'm now, that is not risk. I'm not taking risk. No, I'm not taking risk. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not taking risk. Some of them, they are coordinator, doing nothing. You don't see their face. Even though when you go to protest, if you are carrying camera, come to them. Even though some of them will wear black glass, cover their cap. How will you know them? Me, I will show my face. They shout every day. I don't even know where I want to bring all these people. Sometimes I don't even know. I don't know why some people cannot just reason and understand just common sense.
It is not really Onyandu alone that brought them. It is Chukwu Abiyama who brought them to expose them. Before we go into our knowledge, we need to do cleansing. You know, that's exactly what
you see a whole coordinator, like what I told you people about Ezejimado. Kebono today, I will be using reference to him because his own Onabugo, we don't find him. I remember when this thing just started, he was saying, even though if he said I one person watch me, I the Biafran child, for you to know that we are formidable. Our second name is consistency. If I see one person watching me, I will keep on broadcasting. I will never stop. I will keep on broadcasting, because this is what I have been choosing. But now they see, but we have the pattern. You see this media, we have already occupied space. In this media we have already gotten our space. Whether they like it or not, we will keep on waxing. Only what they will do, whenever we get 30 people, no, say the other people, they will get only one. So not be only us, they suppress all of us. So that means Ezejimado, now where he's in. Ezejimado, I will talk to Ezejimado. Ezejimado will tell me, say, I want to go and take permission. Ezejimado will be telling me, go and talk to your leadership. Go and speak to your leadership. Go and tell these people. The woman they say that they want to sue to court, that he want to Ezejimado carry a room or come. Now, they asked Ezejimado said that They did not complain to leadership. Ejimadu was there, was yapping, talking all sort of rubbish, saying that now they will jail imagine 100 years. If it's not him, we should be thanking him. I tell and say, are you mad? Who should thank you? Before you come to me, do you know how you were praising me? Ejimadu was praising me. Ejimadu is seeing me like a god. I don't lie about it. I speak to him always every day. He tell me why I was born for this struggle. Ejimadu mentioned his mouth. Tell me I'm part of the 100 men. He knows about that. I'm part of the 100 men that our leader is looking for. If you people don't know, I want you people to know about it. Because if not, they will not trying to propose to me, even though thinking to be the deputy. They will not think about it at all. They know that this guy, there's something in him. He can make something happen. Listen to me, let me tell you something, my people. You see, being you speaking good English, that does not matter. What matters is like, when you are giving talk or you are giving speech to people, they understand what you are saying. That is most important. And
English is the white man vernacular.
They don't even understand. They don't even understand. Say, we don't make up for this struggle. And people have know us, that Mazi, I want you to know that if Biafra comes today, there is no how people will ever forget about us. It's impossible. There is no how. You see all these people yapping, saying we are just a recharge card. People that even though by looking at me, I've been broadcasting going to more than 9 years today. They can see my appearance. Only appearance will tell you if I'm living fine or not. Only my appearance will tell you. Because Mazi, let me tell you one thing, we have to boast sometimes. We have to tell people the way it is. Because if people don't know, you have to tell them. My appearance only will tell you if I'm living good. Because we have a lot of broadcasters. We have a lot of broadcasters. Then you will begin to find yourself, you see how you are dressing. We have a lot of our brothers and sisters dressing very nice. And you now come in, writing nonsense in a day Twitter. And when you go in that Twitter, how many people are seeing you what you are writing? Nobody. I drop a video, you see 13,000 followers, 13,000 shares. You drop your video, you see three people shared. You are telling me that we are the same. We are not the same. It does not matter you go to Cambridge. It does not matter you speak English without any mistake. It does not matter. We are not coming here to not to make a mistake because we
English is not a knowledge for wisdom.
It's a borrowed, and we also know that that English is some people's language, not our own. So mistake is always occur. And that is not the reason why I have, whenever I'm talking, I have to make it to be accurate. Did he consign me? You think I went to school here in Germany. What I'm trying to do, I keep on telling people, I want my German to be perfect, not English, because here it's Germany. It's better for me to speak more German, better than English, because if you're not speaking German, it's very hard for you to get a job here. So you have to speak perfect German. I went to German school. I have already made what they call Ausbildung here for complete 3 years. So I know what I'm doing. If I ask for a job now, they put more money. So all these things some people are saying, hey, you have to speak perfect. You have to put it in accurate, like he's putting food on top of your table or he's putting food on your table. I'm a family man. I take care of my family. I am the head of the family. So what else do you want to tell me? I'm no more a kid to begin to parade myself that I have to do this. Everything I want in life, to have my kids and my wife, everything is here. So what else? Nothing. You understand?
So let us finalize this one and remove it from the screen. She said very soon truth will come out. Let them continue telling lies. Okay. And
reply.
Yeah, say for real.
Yeah.
Why are you delaying the truth now?
You see?
Anyway, thank you for confirming that you are guilty, as they said, probably. So,
yes,
that
Mazi,
is it.
Yes, Mazi, the same thing, just a second. You know, the same thing I've been saying here. Why are you keeping the truth? Why? The sentence Simon Ekpa is telling you people. Simon Ekpa came telling you people, hey, see, ndi ala, okwe fugo fafia. Ndi do, where we say they are pekus. These people don't even have a shame. These people. Mazi, have you forgotten
there is
dismiss
something
letter?
she said here. There is something she said here.
Okay.
I want us to listen to it first, what she said here. Because now we are trying, we need to know we need to know the people and their interest with causing all this confusion in this struggle. We need to know people's interest. Even it doesn't matter if we are going to, we are going to ask the enemy that we know who are their partners. We can. As long as we find out who are the people bringing all this confusion. That is the reason why we are called the media warriors. We are here to be whiter than white and whiter than snow. To expose every atrocious behaviors that is being presented in this struggle and the manipulations. Therefore, there it. Now let us listen to this woman. Then we will now finalize what we are talking about. Let us listen to her first.
Go on. Go on.
Let us do the calculations more. You meet 15,000 every month.
I didn't make mistake. He said 10,000 each. Yes, it's no worry. I will send you the video, the full one.
Oh, you said 10,000 each. Don't worry. You don't need to send me the video.
He said 10,000 each. I don't maybe I didn't. And then maybe
we have already seen it now. Our people are already sharing it. And then the research card, the media warriors, they are helping him to spread the message. They are helping him. You know, we now have research card. People are saying the truth now. Please. Oh, I should not call them research card. I'm not the one that said it. Oh, sorry. No, we're not going to use it. They are just media people. Everybody will come to the truth. Believe me. So, and I don't think they're doing it for recharge card. They're doing it because it's the truth. Because the truth stands the test of time. And I'm not calling them. I'm referring to what Kanu said. That recharge card sold his brother. So that one and the Nayanya are the ones with Judas Iscariot. They are the main culprits. What the British and the Caliphate did was to identify everybody and pay them off to shut them down. So
now I want you to pay very good attention. She will exonerate the DOS for the second time here. But pay very good attention. Now she said that she's talking about Judas Iscariot and then Nayanya. I don't know the authenticity of her claim, but the only reason why I caught out this is where she said that the DOS is innocent. But let's continue to listen.
These are Nayanya and Judas Iscariot. We are the ones having meeting with the British and the Caliphate. Kanu is the one that handed the brother over to them. So now when we talk about DOS, what they did is to identify everybody. Like you see the agents like Susan Mount. What they did was to figure out who needed to be paid. And then they went and met them and shut them all up with money. And assigned some people to eliminate ESN. So the main culprit is Kanu.
Remember that what she is saying here, assign some people to eliminate ESN. Remember, in a reverse psychology, she included herself here, but people might not understand it. She included herself in this claim, where she said that they pay some people to eliminate ESN because she's part of those that we have seen that eliminated ESN. Many of them that they deceived with the 700 and something thousand, which they paid in order for them to leave the camp of ESN and come and join their ADA, which Simon made a confession and confirmation to it. Now let us continue to listen.
And his family, and then Nayanya, who is the one that received big money. I told our leader this, that she received a lot of money from the Zoo government and the British.
And she's still looking for. She's still fighting for the Zoo money.
She can't. No, if you know what is going on with them, you feel sorry for them. You know, they are gone. All these people are gone. It's a matter of time. So I told our leader all this thing. I told our leader about the brother Kanu. I told our leader all this thing. So they are the ones that. So if the media people are beginning to mention their name, yes, let them do it. Remember I told you, people at home don't even understand. They say it's DOS. They need to identify who sold Mazi Okechukwu because it's not DOS. You know, there are people. Yeah. Mazi Okechukwu because it's not DOS. You know. Who sold Mazi Okechukwu because it's not DOS. Who sold Mazi Okechukwu because it's not. They need to identify who sold Mazi Okechukwu because it's not DOS. You know, there are people. Yeah.
So that is it. That's the end of it. That's exactly where I saw.
Yes, Mazi, you see what we are saying now. That is exactly what you just said from the beginning of this broadcast. You said these people are giving us a room to begin to think otherwise. They are giving us a room to begin to think. Does it mean that all these things that Nelly Ofebu is saying is real? You understand what I'm talking about? This is the people that we started defending from the beginning. You see, you heard what Nelly Ofebu said. He said, Nnamdi, Kanu, Takano, Kalorino Kafo. This is the people that we have been defending. Even though when all these things started, I tried to call Kalorine to come up on broadcast to say some certain things, but the mother couldn't allow her. Even though she gave me some time later, she was talking all sort of nonsense. You know, I'm not saying they are part of it, but there are some certain things that happens that I couldn't be able to continue talking to these people because it's something that is unacceptable to me. I don't know how you said, like what Darlington said yesterday. Darlington still come and begin to say that Simon Ekpa took oath. I don't know who is telling Darlington that he will still go they talk nonsense. Who told Simon? Who told Darlington?
Is he back on it again?
Who told Darlington that this Simon Ekpa took, even though online oath? Simon Ekpa did not took any oath, even though online or not online. I spoke to the woman that Darlington is referring to. I spoke to the woman, the mother. I have a lot of conversation many times with the mother. The mother said, that's the one broadcast that I did. That is when the mother called me and said, Mazi, do you know that all these things that you stated or you said, everything was accurate, is accurate? That how did I get to know this? I told him, you know, our leader, we have already adapted the pattern of our leader. Anytime we enter, anytime we are behind the mic, we begin to speak. Sometimes you don't even know what you're talking. But after you finish the broadcast, you go back there, you listen to what you said. You begin to see that, how did you begin to say all these things? That Simon Ekpa did not took even oath. He did not. Not that they told him, not that Simon Ekpa took oath and then they told him go back to your family meeting in Finland to retook the oath. The problem, they wanted, even though I was asking the woman, when you know that Simon Ekpa did not took any oath, and the paperwork that you sent to what is his name? You sent to Simon, that he couldn't even read it. He couldn't not return the letter. Why didn't you tell our leader that this Simon Ekpa did not do this? Why? Why are you keeping quiet? Now you begin to tell me that you don't know that Simon Ekpa was this. You don't know that this guy is behaving like this. You hate this guy. You do this. But now come out to clear some air. You people don't want to come out. How did Mazi, these people are just a bunch of idiots. I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm telling you because there's some things that even though I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused. Because if you see, according to Nelly, you will see that Madam Anya is the one that brought all these people. Madam Anya is the one that brought Caroline's sister. That is why this idiot called Nelly Ofebu that Pugonala, because this woman is a mad woman. I am telling people if this woman is my mother or my sister, now me will go kill her by myself. Because there's no shame on this woman. I don't even know what the job of this woman to the politicians. Probably this woman is the kind of people they are using to set them up. Probably have already all the politicians have go for normally. That is why it's not ashamed. She don't care. She don't care. So she's a sex worker for the politician. Go there and seduce this one. Let us get what we want. She will go there. That's why you see the Bekus is flying. She don't even care. The Bekus is everywhere. She doesn't even care. I saw a person call me today was trying to tell me that that thing I said yesterday, because I said that everybody will go and open another Facebook and begin to talk about Bekus of Nelly Ofebu. Somebody sent me, why should I start doing? I asked him, do you have sense at all? How do you think that will be circulating the Bekus of Agadiwan? Bekus of Agadiwan. That if you want to see a porno movie or something, everything is free here. Everything is free here. Free here. Put it now, begin to watch anything I want. And now you want me to be watching the Bekus of Agadiwan. A old cargo for that matter. That even though I don't know, maybe there is no more shaving stick in America. If una Bekus go to Rasta now, Nelly Ofebu don't even have a shame that the Bekus, the Argentina Bekus have turned to Rasta. He couldn't even shave it. Ebon abogo otene. And after ye se kakobale aka. Agadi wan na abogo otene. Na ati ifo no. I'm telling you that some things that you will tell woman, you tell you back on a deal, you must tell the husband. This Nelly Ofebu have no shame. But I know that sometimes the woman can never give me that way to begin to say things that I don't know. I can never. But I want them to understand. I want to tell Nayanya, this is what I want to tell her. If she think that I'm insulting her, I will tell her that I'm sorry. This is not an insult, but it's an advice, because I will still repeat it tomorrow. If she call it an insult, or if she think that I am abusing her, I will tell her that I'm sorry, but I will still repeat it tomorrow. Tomorrow I will still say more than this, because what I'm saying is not going in order. What is happening today is not in order. You cannot just tell me that you will leave those people that you have been working together for years because of the extraordinary rendition of our leader and kidnap. Now you decide that these people are nobody. It's unacceptable.
It is like a military who are at war. You know what we are saying here right now? It is like military who are at war, that are under command. Go out there and fight. Make sure you bring us results. And somebody now who is the brother to the commander will come and tell them, because he's in the army, now you don't need to, you need to do it this way. We need to do it this way. When you come back as the battalion commander who went for that operation, do you think that the commander, the main commander, or the brigadier general, or the field marshal will now give you a welcoming or will welcome you with open arms because you leave his command and listen to his brother's command? Do you think it is being disciplined? It is indiscipline of highest order. The commander said, anything the DOS say goes. And he went ahead and said somewhere here, allow me to play this, because I've been trying to actually not to play this. Let me play this so that people will listen.
To understand.
It is not bright enough.
That we are under oath. We are under command. That means command and control, central control of everything that we do. If you know you are not disciplined to obey any orders you give us, I am making this statement with direct reference to the nonsense happening in our bank or elsewhere.
So I am going. Okay. Let me continue.
I am very proud of our coordinator until I come home. If you have any complaints, you keep it until I come.
Direct command.
I think the voice is so down. The voice is so down. I don't know, but it's okay.
It is down because it is just playing on the background. It is a audio. I won't be able to bring the audio. Okay. Let me bring it to the phone.
You can put the audio on the mic like this.
Yes, let me actually put it to the mic. Yes.
Yeah, put it on the mic so that people will hear it very well. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it all, that if you are not part of us, you come out. And you that they have already come out, okay.
Central control of the world to understand IPOB that we are under oath, we are under command. That means command and control, central control of everything that we do. If you know you are not disciplined to obey any orders, you leave us. I am making this statement with direct reference to the nonsense happening in Aba and elsewhere. In Aba, we have a coordinator in Aba. Everybody will be named our coordinator until I come from you. If you have any complaints, you keep it until I come. This was the reason why we lost the war between 67 and 70. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. People must know me by now. I don't listen to gossip. I do not listen to gossip. Because people have gossiped about us so much. Even about me. Had some of you listen to gossip, you wouldn't be here today. I don't listen to total battle. I believe things to be resolved face to face. When I am in Biafra land, you can bring your gratitude. Therefore, I am making it very, very clear this evening that Okechukwu is our coordinator.
Okay, I am going to leave it here.
Yes,
he
Mazi.
said.
Yes, Mazi, I do understand a lot of things there. That is something that this audio voice is something that Madam ANYA supposed to listen over and over. That if he thought or he think that the DOS are not doing it well, you will wait till our leader come. You complain. And Kanu now should also wait till our leader come, till he complain. Because when Ushemefo idiot, Ushemefo that is today a Janjaweed, Ushemefo that killed our people in Onitsha, in Headbridge, Onitsha, Ushemefo killed our people. And there is no two ways about it. He must answer the query someday, one day. He told our people to move. Even though when they are killing in Afarukui Beku with fighter jets, with armor tankers, Ushemefo told our people to go back. Our people were calling on telephone because Ushemefo was on broadcast. We are here, we are witnessing everything. Ushemefo, our people tell them that they are killing. Ushemefo tell them to return. Go back there. I want you people to die. Do you know the same Ushemefo now begin to put everything on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? That is why I'm trying to tell you, see all these people, they have to wait. Take the common instruction. Of course, some of them, like Madam ANYA, only what Madam ANYA will tell you on this struggle that she's have done more than me is because maybe she joined this struggle before me. This is only that. But when you are talking about activities, it's lie. It's lie. I have done my best on this quest of self-determination. So I have that audacity to talk to anybody who he may concern. That is something I want our people to want. And if I look at my age sometimes, I begin to ask myself, no age grade. I have age grade. I don't know age grade. Na eso Nnamdi gadine ekwu n'obodo. Ma obo na mo no na Biafra land. Mma dị na-ekwu n'obodo. Because you know, because of Europe that we have done a lot of things trying to maintain our body, you know, because you know there's a fitness here, there's everything that you can go to keep your body in shape. Maybe as for a big man. But by then they will begin to respect me that no katagal, but they don't know that I try to maintain the structure, you know, to be fit always. That does not mean that you are young. I am become half of my life. I have go here more than I say age of more than 4. Oh my God. I don't know how these people are seeing people sometimes.
The most important thing is that heaven help those who help themselves. Respect is reciprocal. When you respect yourself, people will respect you. And when you come around and instead of, saying something, and respecting everybody as they are, the way they deserve your respect. If you cannot respect me, I cannot respect you, regardless of how old you are. If you can, because you don't put food on my table. I'm a man and a leader of my home. You are a man and a leader of your home. Or if you are a woman, you are a leader, because a lot of our women now that they are now leading the home. That's okay. But if you bring any approach, that same approach is what I am going to use to follow you. As it is, you call the media warriors or the people behind the mic just like I am backing dogs. You expect me to tell you thank you, madam, because our culture told us to respect our elders, or if you are elderly to me. No,
I think you
we
did not
are
know
in
this
this
thing.
mess together.
Did you? How can we see this thing? You did
Okay,
not know this.
let me bring the memo. Yes, let
dismiss
me.
memo, so that our people will understand that it's not that we are fabricating lies. The problem that I have, if you can be able to bring that memo as you are, I want you to flash first that fundraising before you bring up that memo, so that people will understand the point. Because it's very, very important that people begin to understand, why am I raising my voice? I'm not raising my voice to Adan Nayana, but the attitude is something that is unacceptable. You cannot just go and call somebody that they have already dismissed in this struggle that we are. And now you bring that person back to begin to raise funds with the person. How can people, just imagine that these people now went back again. Okay, make it 4. Let them see this name so that they will see it again. All of them, most of them, they have already dismissed them.
I don't think people will recognize Obuefi by the name. I think they will recognize him in the memo.
Yes, okay, yes. Hi, yes, of course, yes. They see it now. Number 4, the chief host. They call them the chief host.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? Lady Shinyere. I believe that this one is still with us. The chief liaison officer. I think that person, that one is still there. But this one they call High Priest Obuefi Petro, IPOB USA liaison group. If now go back to that dismiss memo. Then the people will understand what I'm talking about, because after we finish all this thing, people won't understand. They will think that you just hate people, or you just want to talk down on people. I hate nobody. That is why nobody can hate me. Because if you hate me, that is your own problem. I'm not coming to you to beg you for food. I'm not asking you for anything. I am working. That is why whenever I'm saying something, I has no apology to anything I'm saying. But if you think that I'm offending you, I keep on saying, I'm sorry to every one of you, but I'm still telling you people, I'm coming back tomorrow to speak. I'm coming back again tomorrow to say more. I'm coming back tomorrow to say more. I think somebody called me. I don't know.
Okay, we will take a call, few calls before we go, because I see people are even asking for me to bring them in, but I don't think it's the right time.
Put the number there. Okay, go go down. That's a dismiss memo. We don't have to read everything. It's already in public domain. Go down. You see them. 1. Just stay there. No, stay there. Yeah, that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kafo koko eba. Nena, Mazi Shas. Okorafo. Obuefi. Former. He's a former IPOB Washington DC zonal coordinator. Now former. This is the stamp of the leadership. This is the stamp signed by Mazi Shike Doziem. Signed by.
Sorry, does Nnamdi have this stamp?
Does she have the stamp?
Yeah, can she stamp something like this?
I don't think.
Can Kanu make a stamp like this?
No, I don't think they have it.
So why are they now?
If they have it, maybe probably they could have Oh my God. Now, so I want our people to understand the reason why
our people are indisciplined.
That is the reason why I'm angry. I'm not angry on Adan Nayanya that she is a bad woman. I have never said that Nayanya stole our money. No. But this behavior that we are seeing here now, that the leadership, the DOS, the highest office of this movement, have dismissed these people. You go back now from your backyard, bring them back. Does it mean that the leadership that you people are controlling is different from the DOS that lead by Mazi Okechukwu? Is it what you people are telling us?
Disrespect to the office of Mazi Okechukwu.
You understand? Respecting the office of Mazi Okechukwu. Now you begin to honor, because whenever all this shouting that I'm shouting, some people will just say, why do you like to talk? What concern you with Obuefi? If Adan Nayanya was not, she is not part of IPOB again, I will never have any problem with this. Mazi, I want you to continue. I don't know, maybe this person want to contribute. Just say something before I come back.
All right. If you look at this memo, from the title of this memo, this is a dismissal memo. The Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, wish to reiterate the imperativeness of adhering to the IPOB fundamental guiding principles, the importance of the discipline among all the family members and the principal officers cannot be overemphasized.
Mazi, I don't know, maybe you can give me just a maybe like 5 minutes. I have that person.
That's okay.
You can bring also that that post, or the people have seen this one. They have already taken the note where the problem comes from. The former IPOB Washington DC zonal coordinator. That is where my problem is. That is where I have a problem. Mazi, I want you to bring this also back again where Madam Nayanya wrote an article. Because that person that replied Nayanya, he is here. He wants to talk to us. I want you to bring, yes, you people can see the name here. Mazi, please, I want you to give us time so that he will, because he's one of the best article writer. This man is, I'm telling you, Anya King is powerful. Some people won't understand, you know. Sometimes when Anya King is talking, some people don't know that this man himself is a brain box. Anya King, believe me, you're a brain box. The way you compose your things, the way you write, I'm telling you, you need office. You need office. No, but yeah, come and talk about your dead short article. Mazi, the floor is yours, please. I want you to talk to people of Biafra, please.
For the compliment, my brother. We are all in this divine mission together, and you cannot be like us unless you are chosen. You understand?
Yes.
This is just a divine. What I'm trying to say is what I'm trying to say is this. I just want to comment on issue of Madam Nayanya and lover Kanu.
Hey, Mazi, give better 18. It's not getting.
I'm saying things based on facts.
Okay.
Based on facts.
Okay. You are free. 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 You are coming. You are free.
Madam Nayanya check over that. The only people who love Mazi Okechukwu most are his family. So for that reason, she will have to be taking order from the family, from Kanu, not from the structure of IPOB. But he should know that IPOB is the one that employ that, not Kanu.
Yes.
So and but what I'm trying to just the reply, Madam Nayanya, is based on what she said. He said that some of us in the media, or all of us in the media, that are backing on the microphone, that we have not taken any risk, and we are just, all what we are saying, we are lies. As they gave us, as those people who contacted us, told us to lie. And before, the last time I checked, the lies we only told is by defending her. When the filtrators said, accuse her, Kanu, and accuse her and Kanu and other peoples of being the people who sold our leader. That's the lies I check. That's the last time I checked. These are the lies we have been talking in the media. You understand? And now it's coming to prove us wrong. And prove us wrong that those people, those infiltrators were right.
Yes.
She's just today now. If I'm accusing Madam Nene Kanu of being the people behind those who sold our leader, I'm not going to be guilty about that. And
the 1 minute, Annie King, please 1 minute. There's something I want to ask you before you continue. Why does it mean that whenever some people reply Kanunta, when somebody write article about Kanunta, is Nnamdi will reply? Why? Why Nnamdi don't allow Kanunta to begin to reply what they wrote to Kanunta? Because there's one person they call somebody like not Lion Man, what is his name? Austrian man. He wrote something. And who replied was Adane, who replied the article was Adane Nayanya. But he did not mention, I don't understand. I want you to explain more better, please. Because I don't know what is going on.
This is a vindication of what I just said, that Madame Nayanya and her lover. You understand? It's not, you can only defend your lover. Whether he is right or wrong, it doesn't matter, because you want that relationship to continue. You understand?
Yes.
So I'm not wrong when I said earlier that Madame Nene and her lover Kanu.
We say things the way it is.
Based on what you ask me now.
Yes.
Based on what you ask me now, I think I'm vindicated. You understand? So going forward, if somebody asks me how and what happened to our leader, I would say, based on facts, because we are defending these people, we took bullet on them, that these people don't know, cannot do this type of thing. You understand?
We did.
Even Onyendu send a message, and we are abiding by that message. But Madam confirmed that all those years we are lying. All those bullets we are looking say that no, these people didn't do it. Because what happened? Why these people, the blackmailers, blackmailed US, Madam Mazi Okechukwu and Mazi Okechukwu and
Mazi Chinasa-Nworu or something.
Mazi Chinasa-Nworu is because these people, the blackmailers, they insist that Madam Nene must be removed must be suspended.
Yes.
Because they knew that she is one of them. You understand? If these people have to be removed, she is one of them. You understand? So, and Mazi Okechukwu on his reason was they bring evidence. They actually brought evidence, but the evidence was not enough proof for Mazi Okechukwu to take an action.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. You're right.
And we started, and all the whole work were left for the media to defend Madam Nene. But the thank you she has to tell us is that we are liars. You understand?
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Nene and Kanu will tell us for defending her is that we are liars, meaning that those blackmailers are the people who we are saying the truth to them.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
Are you getting the point now?
I'm getting every of your point. I'm getting it, because when we were defending them, after all this thing ended, now they turn back to us, begin to tell us that we don't supposed to defend them. That is what they are trying to let us know. That all this defend that we did was just a wrong defend.
And before I forget, let me say something here. Remember there was
is telling us the that we are contracted to defend them. You understand?
I think
really showed our leader.
Annie King, I think George Money is like he want to ask you a question, you know, I don't know.
Let me say something here. Please allow me. There was a place, if you remember the last fundraising that Simon Eba did with this Umuakata, Umuadaka. Do you remember it? If you remember that fundraising,
I think the one they did. I think the one they did on November 17th.
No, the one they did recently, their latest fundraising they did before they start calling for $10,000.
Yes.
If you remember that fundraising, after that fundraising, Nelly was making a mockery of that fundraising, right? I know my mind. I'm just trying to, reason with that. She made a mockery that these were fake fundraising, that people did not donate money, that if Simon come out to debunk it, that she will expose him. And Simon never come out to debunk it, right? Now, that now led me to, after that, we started seeing this poster of this fundraising from Nnamdi and Kanu. Does that mean that they are one of these, beneficiary of Simon Epa's fundraising? They are part of the beneficiaries. And apparently they could not get it anymore through Simon Epa. And now they want to do it themselves. I don't understand. Just saying. I am not accusing anybody, but just saying.
Anyway, let me say my own part of view on this. The truth is that for a long time, there is an article I wrote that I explained in details about the financial department of IPOB and how they hijacked it. You understand? So, and that was, the article was titled about the true story about the people who are building Kaba in IPOB. You understand?
Yes.
So, this liaison office that is led by Chief Ogbefi, which have alliance with Kanu, Madam Nenea and Co. in America. And Umeri account that have alliance with Umataka Highway, and also these people, they are working for one Alhaj. You understand?
Mazi, what I'm seeing today, they are paving way for me to begin to believe. Or Mazi, I'm confused.
I said this. I said this is my view. I didn't say this is the stand of IPOB.
I'm confused.
What I observe, my own view, and I think I'm entitled to my view.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So I say this is my own view and my observation. You understand? And I will prove it. I will elaborate more on this. You understand? Now, liaison that these people are funding, liaison was meant purposely to source out funds from sympathizers of IPOB that are not registered members.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes,
that is the reason Mazi Okechukwu inaugurated the liaison office, to source out funds from non-members of IPOB to fund ESN. You understand? Likewise, Umeri account, which not Umeri account before, it was another account before Umeri account. But the people in charge is Madam Bridget and Ipob. You understand? Those ones was the money to source out from members of IPOB to fund same ESN. But the truth is this: neither the liaison office.
Mazi, before you proceed, Mazi, please, I want you to make something clear because we have people who are very, very weak in understanding analysis. When you talked about the account, Umweri account, you said there is an account before Umweri account, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, please, that's where I want you to make it clear.
Account is meant for ESN fund only, and it was open in America. You understand? So, but immediately our leader was the news that our leader have been extradited edition to Nigeria. You understand? To broke.
They close it.
Then they close it.
The ocean.
You understand? And Madam Oyibo and Lady of Febu come up with an allegation that this is the reason why they close it. Well, they are with the people who were in charge of the account, Madam Oyibo.
That they reported it in the ocean.
Yeah, that they reported this account, and they actually brought names of those people who they claim reported the account.
Yes, they brought it.
Understand? They actually brought the names of those people who they claim reported the account, and that was the name our brother Mazi Okechukwu was broadcasting on radio on his platform.
I still want to ask you about that when you finish. Talk.
Okay. So, but and this Madam Oyibo, Bridget, and the Umar Highway, they insist that ANYA was involved in that reportage. You understand?
Yes.
And they insist that ANYA must be suspended. They had several meetings with Mazi Okechukwu. You understand? And Mazi Okechukwu said, okay, you have a point, but we need valid proof that yes, this woman was involved in doing this. You understand? We need a valid proof. So they brought out a document. Madam Nelly brought out a document, the names of those who she claimed reported the account. The account was open in America. Chike Dozem is in Switzerland. You understand?
Yes.
So and Chike Dozem is not secretary to the account, so he cannot do much about that. But with a valid proof, he can do much. You understand? So Chike Dozem said, okay, this document you bring, is it from the bank? He said yes. Okay, can you take this document now, go to court and get affidavit confirming that confirming that yes, this document comes from the bank, so that he can use it to further his investigation.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
If we found out that actually this woman actually was involved, that he will take action. You understand? Which this demand, Lady of Febu did not meet it. He didn't go to get any court affidavit. You understand? And Mazi Okechukwu refused to take any action. But these women, they insisted that he must take action by suspending ANYA, and this is the reason why they decided to hijack Umeri account.
Yes.
You understand?
That is the reason.
They decided to hijack Umeri account. Okay, but the little action before Umeri account, Mazi Okechukwu sent the message to Nyendu and explained to him, this is what is going on. You understand? So, but we need to forge ahead. Onyendu said, okay, allow these people to open the account. But those people, they mentioned that they were involved in reporting the account, should not be a signatory to the new account.
Okay.
So that is Umeri account.
Okay.
And that was what bet Umeri account. You understand?
Okay.
So, and immediately that happened, Madam ANYA, they decided to impose it, and that is when you see Kanu comment on social media attacking Umeri account. You understand?
Yes.
So it was a kind of a tussle between them, between the two opposing financial departments. You understand? And
so
what
you are trying to say that the Umeri account they opened, that Madam ANYA was not signatory to it.
No. She was not signatory to the account.
So that is where the problem started. Okay.
Yeah, order for money do. You understand? Because there is an allegation that she was involved in reporting the old account. Which Onyendu opened. You understand? Which she has access of view. You understand? Though the allegation was not proven, but there is allegation. So from DSL don't give order that new account should be opened, but Madam Nene should not be a signatory to that. You understand? So that we can forge ahead. And that happened. But they happened to open it, but still, these people, the Madam Oyibo that opened the account without the signature of Mazi Okechukwu and any other principal officer, only them opened the account. You understand? Okay. Decided to hijack the account, insisting that Madam Nene must be suspended.
Okay, are you Mazi King? Are you trying to say that if it's like Mazi Shike Doziemu resign Nayanya, do you think that all this thing will not they will not hijack the account? Is it what you're saying also? Is it what prompted for them to hijack the account?
What I'm just saying is this. We have what they call infiltrators. Okay. You understand? And what I'm just saying is that these infiltrators are working both as they are still remnant of that infiltrators. We still have with them in different phases here right now. Okay. And there are these people called liaison of team. You understand? There are these people called liaison team. They are the remnant of infiltrators. You can see them. They are being fished out. Ogbefi is one of them. Yes. You understand?
Ogbefi, number one, I know 100%. I know 100%.
He's trying to prove that they are also one of them, some of them. You understand? They are trying to prove. I'm not saying that they have come out fully to say, but by their actions, they are trying to prove that they are part of them, part of the infiltrators. Yes. And there is something you should know. This Madam Nene, she is a good woman. I have seen her.
I'm telling you, Madam Nene, that is what Mazi, that is what I keep on saying.
Yes, wait. Okay. I have seen her competence it's from beginning, you understand, in terms of her position, in terms of her post. But recently, I cannot say the same thing based on her actions. You understand?
Yes.
And when I say something, I say based on what she said, because I have been defending her, but now she's trying to prove me wrong that I should not have defended her.
Yes.
Remember that there is anything can be possible. You know, anything can be possible. Remember that has it that as of 2018, this woman was working for the zoo. I mean, working in zoo embassy in Germany. You understand?
Who?
That Madam Nene was working for zoo embassy in Germany until 2018 or 17. This was found out, and only decided to say, okay, please stop working and die in this place, in this position.
Hey.
You understand?
And
face the struggle. This is a secret people don't know. So there is possibility anything can happen. You understand? There is possibility anything can happen. So now when she come out to tell us that we are defending her, we are liars, then I have nothing to
1 minute, to say. 1 minute, Adi King, please. Judge Money, take note of that one tomorrow. We will ask her that Nene, she should come and prove it if it's true or not.
Yes. And another question now is that
take note, please. Hey,
there is something, Nene has been talking about those people they met with. You know, even though Nelly is guilty.
Repeat. He couldn't hear what did you say? Let me repeat to him. What did you say?
What I'm saying is that even though Nelly has been saying that they met with Nnamdi, they gave her a very big money. If you listen to what she said in the video I played now,
yes, she said it.
Every time she talk about the Nnamdi.
Nelly is saying all these things, and many of the infiltrators is saying all these things, but we don't believe them because they have not given us a proof.
Yes, benefit of doubt, yeah.
For Madam Nene to come out to say that we are defending them because we don't see the proof. We are liars. Then I have to believe them.
That's exactly the reason why I'm saying this.
Are you getting my position now?
Yeah. This is what George Money is also saying, that if all this while for 6-7 going to 1 year now, that we are defending these people.
Yes.
And we also know that the reason why that Nelly Ofebu included Mazi Okechukwu and Chike Dozen is because they did not remove Adanen Nayana. That is why now they included them. As far as you people don't remove this woman, then all of you people are part and parcel of the business. So we are going to be calling you people, join them, that you are among those that sold our leader. Because according to the story now, and because we saw all this thing happening, we were here when they were pushing, because the one thing about Nelly is, Nelly said that you should remove Nenayanya. Remove this woman. The woman knows. But we never find any some space to begin to believe all these things. But what is happening today?
We need a valid,
argument. We need a valid argument to begin to say, okay, otherwise. And the Mazi, before you continue, why is that now? The people that we have already dismissed in IPOB, why Adanen Nayana go and bring Owefi and a lot of them? And I begin to wonder, does it mean that, are they saying that Mazi Okechukwu has no power to remove anybody?
Or they are creating their own struggle?
Or are they creating their own struggle?
What is the name? Just like autopilot you do, we know.
When you are contracted to do something, you understand, you need to make sure, you need to be desperate to achieve that aim. You understand?
Yes.
So that is exactly what's happened. Not that Nene don't have common sense to understand that, yes, now Onyendu is inside the SS dungeon and he's bringing message to us, and based on the code of conduct, the next person we have to listen to is Mazi Okechukwu. If I can understand this, even without being a principal officer, a top member of the US must understand it more than me. You understand? But when you are desperate, because you have a task you are given to do, and when you look back, look front, you see that you have not achieved that task. You need to be desperate. You need to go extra mile. If you like, if disobeying the code of conduct, the structure is what you think will make you to achieve your aim.
Yeah, Mazi,
that is what they are doing now. That's what they are doing now. So okay. I'm not surprised. You understand? Because I have every reason now to believe that yes, these people are working for one Alhaji. You understand?
Yeah, that is
Nigeria government. They have the money. Very big money.
Sure.
You understand? And there are so many nations. You don't expect them to just give up. They will try all means. They have tried using BBC. No way. They have tried using Lime. Tried using So
I've forgotten Lorita Onoshe. Lorita Onoshe is there too. We know where to be found now.
Yeah, exactly. They will keep on trying. And if you think that Nene is too far that they cannot get here, remember where we are working before. You understand?
And this is exactly what was giving Ekperima the temerity to do what he's been doing without fear.
Yes.
Because if you look at his confidence in what
I'm telling you, Mazi, do you know sometimes I've been wondering why Simon Eber is doing this. Like, if all the thing we are, without, if it's not Chukwu Okikabiama, we're just trying to what we just did, that we'll be able to put a counter motion between him and Mazi Okechukwu. Without that, if there's anything you are saying, it's like you are just pouring water on top of Okute, where Simon Eber is. You will finish, Simon Eber going to be like, say, they hear what you they talk, self. You don't know that this.
Because he has some people who you call your own that is backing him up. In the likes of Nnamdi and Kanu.
Hey,
and they will be close to you.
I have left Nigeria. I have given them Nigeria. I have, because all of them I try. Mazi, no. These people now, Mazi, these people, he may get into that point now. These people feel carry all your name. Go give them. I'm telling you, Mazi, I trust nobody. Let them carry that Nigeria. They will, you see Nigeria, they will chop them. They will chop them. But this thing we are saying, we will keep on saying. But to Mazi, another thing that I want to ask you is this. Because there's article you wrote, I think you wrote article about Darlington, or you were posted, you sent to me what Darlington said so months before the adoption of our leader. But there's something that I want to ask you now about this Darlington. Why does Darlington was not so strong during Nelly Ofebu? And why now Darlington is coming out? Because for me, I'm telling you, to me, it's unacceptable what Darlington is doing now. I'm not saying that what he's doing is wrong, but for me, I will not see Darlington as somebody that is fighting for this struggle, because when we were fighting Nelly Ofebu and co, Darlington was keeping mute, saying that some of us are abusing them. We are calling them Ashawo. I never called Nelly Ofebu before Ashawo. I never called them anything. But since Darlington turned around and said that he will not follow us to begin to abuse them. But this time around now, Darlington busy article here and there, or there for 2 minutes or there, or there another one. Why is that? Why is that? Darlington.
Let me say something. What anything I say here is based on my own position and my own view, not a collective view. You understand?
Okay.
My own view on Darlington is that Darlington is a hardcore. You understand? But he was not strong enough to understand.
I believe you.
No, I know what is going on with Darlington. I know what is going on with Darlington. What went wrong with Darlington?
Wait, let him finish. Say you want to say. Let him finish before, please, brother.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, continue.
So my own view on Darlington is that Darlington is a hardcore, but he was not strong or knowledgeable enough to understand what is command and control. You understand? And also, he was also carried out by emotion, because when money exchange hands, either by ordinary gifts, not without being specified, maybe by appreciation, you understand, then the spirit will always be different. You understand?
Yes.
Maybe somebody like you now, nobody's bigger than, like it as I am now, might be in a good relationship with you, you understand? And I say, please now. And I was once or sometime, then I say, okay, please help me throughout this.
Okay,
help me out from this, you understand? Now you did it.
Yes.
Then the way if you did something wrong, the way
not true.
I cannot be so aggressive.
You're right.
To somebody who I have never collected shishi from. You understand?
You're right. You're right.
I cannot be so aggressive to somebody who I have never collected shishi from. You understand?
Yes.
So I'm not saying that Nelly Ofebu bribe Darlington, no.
But he give Darlington very big money that Darlington cannot speak out. He just said that he help him. Yes.
But maybe they have a good relationship before, you understand?
Yes.
So either in kind or in whatever, but so
because according to Darlington, Mazi, according to Darlington, during that time that are you listening, Mazi?
Yeah.
According to Darlington, he said even though Nelly Ofebu is have been expelled, that he still have a relationship with Nelly Ofebu. On Kabunke was because this Darlington way you see now, Darlington way we say me and Darlington they talk almost. If we don't talk, we must talk once in a week. When Darlington's when I just heard that thing from Darlington say, though Nelly Ofebu have been expelled, but we have a serious. I say Darlington have killed me. That is where I
think another thing that is wrong with Darlington.
He has been collecting some gifts in kind for what he is doing, not as a bribe. You understand?
He accepted.
So,
he accepted.
Though he did not. So though he did not specifically mention names of those people who gave him those gifts.
Nelly, Darlington, you are a liar.
Nelly is a giver.
Not me, you understand?
Nelly won't know you.
I got question on a war. And during that time, when the guy on videos still believe that Nelly was a kind woman, while Nnamdi was a very bad woman.
Yes. That is real, Mazi. That is real. What really happened? Nelly Ofebu helped Darlington as a let me help you, and from there he begin to see because of the help. You know, when somebody is in need, you really help the person because what Nelly Ofebu gave to Simon Darlington, it was some big, little bit big. Because if Nelly Ofebu can give Sample 1 million, he raised more money for Darlington, and it's a big money. Darlington cannot just come out and begin to. Darlington, we don't catch you, but it's okay.
And another thing was that
my man, Darlington and my man. I'm telling you, this guy, we are so close before, very, very close.
You know what made Darlington also cold? What made Darlington also cold? Darlington was somebody who was manipulated with truth and lies all together once. He becomes so confused, so he does not know now how to engage.
Whatever I said here is my own opinion.
Yes. Okay, but Darlington, continue. Darlington, continue. My man, Darlington. We are one day. I'm poor Darlington. Only got into a kubugo where. Other man, I be on a fisi baka. You know, one day I able. Can na phone or gab. Diona was EV Fakana. Darlington, you're a mad boy. You're a mad man. I will call him one day. Man, if I like on Ojima Kwasi, Darlington, I see a man across.
The most important thing is that he has realized himself. We all human beings.
Yes.
It's good that you make mistake. Then at a point you realize that you are making mistake. But when you have decided you could go decide that you have cooked only forever. You understand? Like the way Madam ANYA is going now, I believe she is going to the way of Uchimefo. You understand? Because no Uchimefo and and Akawari and
no Zadreba.
So much.
No, on a piece of
we have you. We have you in very much esteem. You understand? There is something that no way a conflict with you and your colleagues. Don't worry, can make a dance. You don't expect everything. There are some certain things you have to overlook because of your own respect.
Yes.
Because I don't have known on social media, we don't know what is going on here. You understand? And because you have dignity to protect, there are some certain things you have to overlook. But these people, when you are desperate to do something, you understand?
And they almost the end as a fuzzy, almost the art in Madananya art that na because no was finance na ego dianaka naga resign where you know all those things is nonsense. Me, I don't believe it. When no do make it after good come out against you made this things have to change. More some coordinator man they can we must resolve all this when Onyen do come.
You know, some of them they don't know how organization is run because if she is in a finance to resign
I think I will leave you. We will continue tomorrow. I would like you to also to come tomorrow to join us because very soon we begin to descend because I have been here for 3 hours. Okay, we are getting 3 hours. So I think tomorrow I will try to call you. We finish where we just stopped today. We will continue. Mazi, let's just conclude. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mazi, I want you to continue before we begin to descend because 3 minutes I'm leaving here. Maybe you can conclude later.
So this Madam Onnenayanya, even whether she is a finance or not, all that need to remove her is a memo. If this is an organization, you know, if she is not the chairman of the board, that you need a vote to remove. You understand?
Like I said, the problem is like Emma. On opposition here, because we say things the way it is. Even opposition here, that now it's very hard to remove you because you remove will to cause more problem. You remove if only got egoni in your disposal, how would they get it? I know that is why some people will begin to do things they don't. You don't see Nelly Ofebu when Nelly Ofebu they were sitting on their account. You don't see how they were galambanting.
But is she the only signatory? Is she the only signatory to the account that she's handling?
Mazi, I don't know. I'm not part of the leadership. The leadership.
So if she's only signatory, then she's supposed to. Her breaking is justified.
You know, I don't know because I cannot say what I don't know. But what I know that Onyen do but this time around, all of us get here on all of us get because we have already have a documented something. I can bring all my there's one day Onyen do call somebody. One man a white man they use make it go to Nigeria as a diplomat to begin to lie that we are bringing white people to talk. And Onyendu was telling the man, can you show me any documented or anything that you have done for, that is documented to show that you're a journalist? Mazi, I have a lot of something documented. I have a lot. Also, my video can prove me. My videos can show, even though the one the BBC have done, I have it. I will show Onyendu never. Fast now be fenlo. Ngba the quality send the kwala kwa here. Onyendu ngba. The MSC this time Onyendu we have to put mouth in all these things. Which is not unacceptable. Mazi, I want you to say something because I'm tired, Mazi. I'm tired. You know, say tomorrow we are still going to come. 10 days. Yes, yes. 10 days.
Tomorrow I think we will come earlier. We will come earlier.
Yes, we'll come earlier.
Yeah. So, but however it is, we are going to continue to dig deep until we find Ebemili Sibano Piobokulu, because whatever that is going on, you see going on here today, we are the media warriors, we are the investigating team, we report whatever we find out to our people. I know so many of you will tell us to face the zoo. You cannot go and start chasing after a mouse when your house is on fire. It will get burned. You need to put the fire out first. So that is exactly our job. We will continue to investigate them. You know, I don't know if I told you, there was a time I was investigating this criminal Aboki Unite. I don't know if I told you that somebody called me on the phone and told me you are deviating by investigating this guy. Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Somebody told me, like, I was so surprised that they called me and said you are deviating. And they know exactly the damages these people are causing to the struggle. I don't know, it was because these people are always instigating us about the DOS. And this person who called me is those people who are emotionally following Kanu without knowing where he is taking them. I don't know, I cannot tell.
Mazi, somebody called me today. Somebody called me today. Before I entered this broadcast, he was trying to tell me that we should ignore Kanu. He called me because, my number is in public domain. People
maybe it's the same person.
If I have time, I will pick your call. If you send me a message, because I'm a kind of person that I don't try to put myself like this. As far as I see your message on my second phone, I must reply you. If I'm with my phone that time, if you call me, I will pick my call. I'm not kind of person that before you want to be a franchise, American visa. I don't do that. That is why you see Simon Epa is today here on our Fuduga. Before you get me, take time. Before you get it, I don't do that because I'm not getting anything on this struggle. Things that people want to know, I will tell them. The one I know, I will tell them. The guy was trying to tell me that we should stop about it. And see, try to go and find Kanunta number 2 to tell Kanunta to stop writing all those nonsense. Nonsense on about Tone.
He is insulting people he doesn't know.
No, he doesn't know. Now, because we are out now because the one thing about it is like, if these people, when they are writing like all this, Mazi, just look at yourself. Just look at yourself. You have kids, you have wife. You are living fine. You are the how they call this thing?
The leader
of your own family there. And somebody now will begin to call you that you are a recharge card. You understand what I mean? Somebody like, we have a lot of them, a lot of our media warriors, all of them, they are living fine. They are not receiving salary.
This is what gives one idiot the audacity to come into my platform yesterday to tell me he wants to be a recharge card media warrior. Like seriously, I asked him, where do you stay? He said he stays in Nigeria. Okay, I asked him now, give me your address so that I will now, initiate you into the recharge card media warrior. First of all, I have to buy you a laptop and a phone. Then send it to you. Then recharge card, I can send you money in order for you to buy the recharge card. He said, no, I have laptop and phone, so that he will not give me his address. Then I told him, if you got that now go when you case your book, also remain. No, Kanu insulted all of us, but he must come to the media and apologize to all of us.
Oh yeah, of course. Now, Oscar guy apologize. That means that he is on his own, and I want to. There's something I want to try to do again, because I begin to blame myself. I did not blame the leadership that told me to go and defend these people. Even though I believe that the leadership today, they are regretting. Why did they tell these people, go and defend this? They could have left us to do how we want. Because somebody like me is that even though you don't have to tell me to defend the leadership, Mazi Nnamdi is somebody that listens to every message. All the whole message of Mazi Nnamdi that I have already made before, I listen to everyone. So I have already understood everything that our leader said about if he's in vacation, if he's in DSS dungeon, if he's in the house of enemy, if he's anything. He have already stated all these things because Mazi Nnamdi knows that we are in freedom fighting. He knows that we are not in democracy, that anything can happen anytime. That is why you see he's voicing out all the time. So there's nobody have to tell me to defend the leadership. Even though when Ucheme first started, I know when Ucheme first started with all this nonsense way he's doing, even though I keep on defending Ucheme for, even though Darlington said a lot of things, I keep on defending them. Oyendu still come and say, Ucheme for is my deputy. I say, I keep on defending him till we reach the time that Oyendu knows that this one is not no mekwatarism. There's a PI. I want you people to understand. Some people think that I keep on telling people that
exactly.
On is it 28 that the last cut of our leader? Is it 28 last month, right?
Yes.
Ucheme was on Rapture Media commenting as I'm making broadcast. I don't know the reason why I couldn't make the screenshot. Me and the technical director just block him straight away. He was right in there. For people to know that we are not the same. One small time I told them I'm coming to BTV. Maybe I can't go very soon now. Afuna mwake ni ibiara bu no jos no mepe epotamputa I ga agbawa na ono obuna e dismiss na this struggle dismiss yego I ga eketia 24/7 na BTV as far as the leadership have come out you or you are not part of leadership, but if you are still there, that is the rules and regulation. But whenever they dismiss you, Oyendu
said it. Oyendu said there will be men on the ground to apprehend you.
Yes. Mazi, I'm tired. Mazi, please allow me to go. Please, I have.
All right. Even though some of our comrades are begging me to open the line or to bring them in to air their view, I don't know.
Mazi, if you can stay, it's okay. But Mazi, I'm tired. I'm tired.
I am also tired because tomorrow is work. Tomorrow is work. Please, our comment section warrior. Let us actually recognize our comment section warriors. Someone in the likes of Karagold. I think Karagold is awesome. I believe she's a woman.
She's good, I think, and somebody like Peter Wachineke is somebody that I know. Well spoken, my dear brothers. Kelechi Amadi Onoha, we greet you. We would like some people to just write some names. Maybe we can be able to call some names, even though I believe some people have tired also. And tomorrow we are going to make sure that because Anya King say a lot of things, and we must give him that privilege to say things, because if you know Anya King, you know that this person is that guy deserves a very mighty office.
No, I see his articles. It tops. It stops.
No. This what is the name? Even though all this Punch newspaper, all these Zoo newspaper, they carry the guy article. They always flash his article. Simon Eber also pick. He always go pick. Sometimes Simon Eber, this guy is dealing with Simon Eber anyhow now. So you go see. Sometimes Simon Eber will be reading article. It's article from Anya King.
There is somebody who is writing. Let me see. Mazi Okechukwu. I think it's the same guy who called me. It's never a secret or breaking news that Madam Nnamdi has worked in Nigeria embassy before. It's there and never a breaking news. We know that for a long time. We know that for a long time. Our leader Mazi Kanu knew it also. This was the guy who called me and told me that I am actually deviating from the struggle. You know, this was the guy, and I know that what he's here for now to do also is to defend Kanu, which is the one he's following like a puppet. You know, we expect a man to be a man. You don't have a permanent friend or permanent enemy in this struggle. We are whiter than white and we are whiter than snow. We are under instruction.
Mazi, the one thing about these people is like, well, I just thank God that some people know who they call. I'm telling you, whosoever that said that he don't know me on this struggle, Chukwu got what the person Chukwu got ways in know the person. If you say that you don't know Biafra, Mazi, leave these people. Let me call it a day, because tomorrow we are coming. I told them 24 hours for 10 days. I'll be coming. If I have time to come morning and night, I will do it, because of this struggle, because of the love that I have for this struggle. And I keep on telling you people, I never receive any money from anybody. And I'm not ready to receive any money from anybody. I'm just doing all this thing because of the love, putting my life in danger, because of course I know there's a lot of our brothers and sisters that are dying every single day. They are maiming our people today in Olo. Of course, only thing that I cannot do is not to travel to that Zoom, but I'm living good life. I will go and sleep today, now, with security. But the pain that I'm having is our brothers and sisters living in Biafra land. Listen, I have said that I'm sorry, some of you, both to Kanu, both to Adan Nendayanya, if you think that what I'm saying is insult to you, I want you people to know that I'm sorry. But tomorrow, I'm coming to continue where I stopped. I will continue saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying it because you know that that's something that you will say according to our people. If you are telling them the truth, they will say you are insulting them. That is why I'm saying if you see it as insult, I'm sorry. But tomorrow, I will come and say the one that is bigger than this one. So you just take it that way, that this is how this guy is. But if it's apology, I know how to apologize to people. I will keep on giving up. Tomorrow I will come, I will still apologize. Next tomorrow I will still come talk more than that. So you just take it that way. And this is how it is, my dear brothers. You word touched me a lot. Thank you, Kelechi. Thank you very much. We are just doing our best to make sure that our land comes. Make sure that the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Okechukwu, is being released. Because we are not saying because if he is released that Biafra will stop. No, we are continuing. That is why you see us here. According to Joe Ibokwe, a gota contractor, he said that when you call their leader, when you catch their leader, they cannot have power again. Who told you? That is why we are here. We will keep on fighting, struggling, till Biafra is totally restored. I greet you, great people of Biafra. I greet you all. May you go and guide you people and protect you people. Always put our leader, Mazi Okechukwu, in prayer. Remember what he said. He knows the reason why he's there. He knows the reason why. And you yourself supposed to understand the reason why he's there. Simon Ebelima is there killing our people. Most of our people that are dying today is Simon Eba. You think I will lie? Tomorrow I'm coming to hit Simon Eba now. He want to steal from our people. He want to collect almost 3 million and disappear. But Chukwu ga with that 3 million.
in Syria.
Simon, do you know that Simon Eba has no person in that Nigeria? I heard that Simon
He
Eba,
does not.
I heard that as they give birth to Simon, the mother died. The father now, Simon Eba, they said, I heard that he never traveled. I'm not sure, but I believe it's true. He never traveled.
That's why I'm telling them.
For 20 years.
That's why I'm telling all of them, find his identity before you give him money. I'm not saying don't give him money. Find where he come from. If he's a Biafra or Fulani first, then you will know whom you are giving money.
Go and see Simon Eba waiting the color. On the that people have grades. There is a grade in you, Mazi. There is a grade, Mazi. What I'm trying to tell people is like, I don't want. It's not a boasting. It's not a boasting. I'm telling you, people, without this Biafran restoration project, Simon Eba is nobody. Of course, I know that Simon Eba is controlling money now. He's seeing money because we say things the way Simon Eba is seeing money now. He just bought a new car, and money is coming. But apart from Biafran, that Simon Eba joined this with this his dubious act, Simon Eba is nobody where I am. But I'm telling you today now, Simon Noneni. Now
Buga na TikTok.
Now Buga na Finland. Never win daily good never. We go na Buga.
Hey,
we go na Buga. Mara no eba na eme nkogiri. Na sometimes one abo knock at na say.
Just like this idiot who is commenting, faster the restoration of Biafra, safer for Biafran people. Government now see our youth as people ready for war. That's why determination is increasing. Something needs to be done. Stop defending IPOB structure. Defend Biafrans.
Now wait. Let me ask that idiot a question. He says he's a Biafran boy. No, he want to turn to my name now. He have stolen my name. You have stolen my name, Biafran child. I'm only one. We are not two. Any place you see the Biafran child, we are not two. I am only one. This one where you are acting boy, you have to come out that name and change it. One thing I want to add this guy is like, tell this guy to show us any contribution. If he have already made any contribution, or forget about the contribution, let him show us a picture where he have already been in protest before, fighting for that Biafra. You see, these people you see, they are from Ile Ibinu. All these people are above Bini Pekeno. All of them, this is how they behave, because most of them, if you see Wasofia, Oba Jinka we chwaja. Oba Jiwa Sofia we chwaja. That's why you see all of them. They are behaving like idiots. And the Pekus have already joined them. Mazi, tomorrow I will bring an issue of this Pekus. He had a wow. There's no shame. There is no shame in this one. Ona galamvante. No, every
also talk to this guy, Biafra boy. You know, one thing you should understand. If you want to be safe in Biafra, if you want Biafra land to be safe, because I know that you are autopilot, what you need to do is to defend the structure for the structure to defend Biafra land. It's very simple. And you must go through the appropriate channel that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to us to support the securities of our land. Not somebody who will come and tell you he is going to start a war tomorrow, then the next day he asks you for $10,000. You don't know whether he is Fulani or whether he is a Biafran. All you saw that he is Igbo, he speak Igbo. You know, he speak Igbo. That's all you know.
George Money, please, I think you're going to continue. I will leave our...
I'm also going.
I want you people to have a very good night. Sleep well. I greet you all, my great people, freedom fighters. Lovers of freedom, my great people. We will be back again tomorrow. 100%. I'm coming back again tomorrow on this issue. I will bring a Birima tomorrow. I will bring a Bekus. I can leave this with me to go sleep. Good night, everybody. Please, bye.
Yes, that is how it is. Of course, tomorrow we are going to be back to continue the exposition. And don't forget, we are going to unpack Buhari's promises to Lisbon when they deceived him and showed him a key in Lisbon. So there is no way we are going to give up, because we are committed to this. This is our life now. We are not going back. That is the reason why I always say, if you go south in this struggle, you are not going back home. Because we are fighting to restore the kingdom of Elohim Chukwu Kikabiama upon the face of this planet Earth. And that is a task that must be done. No going back. We are whiter than white. We are whiter than snow. Nobody has given us money to that tomorrow that if we find a loophole from that person, we will not be able to talk about it. That is the reason why we are here. We investigate, we expose, we lash, will also console our people on the ground. That is how we do it. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay informed. Chukwu Okike must strengthen all our media warrior, comment section warriors all over the world where you dwell, and be blessed in all your endeavors. Shalom.